Hello. Hi, friends. How's it going? How are y'all? It's Monday. I'm feeling like it's a Monday. Trips over shoelaces? Haha, oops. Oh my gosh. Trev, are you okay? Are you okay? Friends, welcome in. Happy Monday. How's it going, friends? Let me say hello to y'all. Kristen, welcome in. Congrats on being first. How are you? Mello, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Congrats on being second first. Disastrix, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? And Kristen, thank you for the ticket. Mello, thank you for the ticket. Callan, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for the ticket. Reverie, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for the ticket. Cody, welcome in. How are you doing? Office, welcome in. How are you? Bork, welcome in. What's all this then? Which is such a valid question. And it's funny that you think that I would have the answer to that. I don't know what this all is. Aya, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? Ghost, welcome in. How's it going? Matsuma, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Jordan, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Matt, hello. Thank you for the ticket. Avery, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Ben, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Gats, hello. How are you, Gats? It's good to see you. Trev, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Leica, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Macy, hello. Kirsty, hello. How are you? Dora, hello. Chunky, hello. May, hello. Y'all, how's it going? It's Monday. It's the first day of spring. I had my first day back after spring break here, and honestly, my dog right now, Chai is just a vibe. Chai is just what I wanted to do all day today at school. So my first day back, it went really well. However, I did have a sub. My teacher texted me at 7 a.m. saying that her daughter has a stomach bug. And so she had to get a sub, but it's okay. And it went really well because honestly, the class is basically mine at this point. But I just don't like change. Like that's like what throws me off is that I don't like uncertainty, and like I don't like going to school not knowing who the sub is until I walk into the door. Which today I had a new sub, which she was good. I mean, she didn't, like, again, I'm teaching the entire day, so she didn't do anything, which is fine. Like, it's honestly the way that I want it now, because like it would almost be weird if I gave off, like, unloaded some of my responsibilities onto her when I'm supposed to be doing them anyways. But it was just a day back from break, and all kids were there, not one absent. So it was a busy day with a lot of reminding the kids what it means to be respectful listeners and quiet in the hallways and yada yada yada, which that's the only tiring thing that happened with today, is just repeating myself 10 million times, saying, remember, we're quiet in the hallway. When we're in the hallway, voices are at level 0. So that's how my day was. And I'm very excited to play some games now. Cody, thank you for lurking. I hope work goes well, and twerking if you so desire. Kersey, I'm also tired. And yeah, Jordan, that's how my day went personally, but how's everyone else's Monday going? Is it feeling like Monday? Is it feeling like the first day of spring? Here it actually kind of is, because I woke up and it was actually like 20 degrees out, but now it's like 50 something, I think. I don't know. It's really warm out now. So it's hopefully to stay. I like warmer weather, so I hope it stays warmer. N64, welcome in. How are you doing today? And Rock, welcome in. How's it going? Trips over Trev's shoelaces? Haha, oops, hi. How long are Trev's shoelaces? Actually, that's a valid question, because a few weeks ago, one of my kids' shoelaces started to like unravel a bit, so it was like stringy. That string got so long. It was like 8 feet long at least. So they were walking through the line and I didn't notice it. And so her shoelace was like the entire length of the line, and everyone was tripping over it. Hello, all you chysters. Is that what we are, May? Sinner, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Yes, we have Chai here. She's so cute today. She took the day off. What a surprise. I know. I don't know. Teacher calling in sick the day back from spring break. I know. Listen, we don't want to say anything because who knows? But her daughters have been sick so much this year. And also it is kind of sus that it's the day, after break. Like, we all wanted to sleep in, I think. Like, I wanted to stay home, but I went. Spence, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? And Danny, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? And Brandon, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? Feels too much like a Monday. Well, you know what? I don't know what time zone you're in, but here it's 4 p.m. So that means that Monday is almost over, right? Apple, welcome in. It's good to see you again. How's it going? Yes, Cody unlurked to say salsa baby because if you guys didn't know, my first graders get like a phrase stuck in their head that they're obsessed with for like a week at a time. And this week it's salsa baby. And I think it's because they think Stevie Wonder says it in a song, but they literally just go like this, salsa baby. It's salsa baby, and they're also obsessed with the phrase chicken wings. So they just try to talk about that whenever it's not even relevant. Like, I was doing reading groups and I passed out a new book. I was like, okay, let's take a sneak peek at the cover. What do you think the book will be about? And then one of the kids was like, chicken wings. I'm like, okay, let's not be silly. It's above freezing here, so I'll take it. Yeah, it's not as bad. Yeah, Apple, weren't you only here since yesterday, right? Hey, I like your shoelaces. Oh, isn't that code for something for Tumblr? Shoelace, I already know her. First time catching a stream, glad to be here. It's good to have you here. Is it okay that I'm calling you Sinner, or do you have a name that you prefer to go by? Forklift, welcome in. How are you doing today? And Goblin, thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Some teachers excel at living double lives. Who can blame them? No one in this chat has said, I got you, Kirsty. I understood. What was the hardest thing for you to teach your students? Like, so far? I don't know. I feel like math is always hard. I literally can never tell if they're actually understanding math until I give them a test, which is kind of difficult. Like, I can literally call on them all I want, but like, even if they understand it, they don't sound like they understand it, or at least I'm getting used to the way that sounds. But then on a test, I always do really well. So they do eventually learn. But yeah, and still am. I remember when Twitter was still first bought by Elon Musk, we all got Tumblrs again. And I think I have one, and because I always get emails from them. And I don't want to go back to Tumblr, I don't think. Personally, it's colder than Kirsty's love life. Bork woke up in a mood today. Today was actually fine. Kind of took it slow at work. That's nice, said Mella. That's good. I'm doing well today, Brandon. I feel like it feels so good to sit down. Like, even though today was a good day, it is kind of hard when I'm like the only teacher there that like knows the routines. Like, it's just like stressful. Like, I literally caught myself several times throughout the day where my shoulders were like up to here, and I was like, oh my god, please, I just need to like take a breath and relax. We had a teacher come in who does like emotional social teaching and lessons, and she did like a butterfly breath where the kids like take a breath in where they lift their arms and a breath out when they lower them, like a butterfly. And I was like doing it with them, and I was like, oh my god, thank you. Because I was just really stressed. I'm happy to be done for the day. I still have some notes to write though. Is that for your work, Danny, or for school? Hi Goblin, I hope you're doing well. I'm allowed to complain if it snows now? Yes, definitely. If it snows, we're definitely allowed to complain. It's literally spring now. Screen name works, thanks for asking. Okay, Sinner's good. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you got it. Emmy, the response is, thanks, I got them from the president. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the response. I only knew the first part. James, welcome in. What an introduction. Hi James, how are you? It's good to see you. And Kyla, welcome in. Wait, Kayla. You just posted yesterday how to pronounce your name, and I was like, have I been saying it that way? Hold on. Don't tell me. Pronounce Kayla. Okay, Kayla, welcome in. How are you doing today? James, thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Glad to hear that you're doing well. Thank you, Brandon. The one time anyone... EK, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you up to? Oh my gosh, look at that. That raid emote is so cute. Remind me of that Pokemon's name because I forgot. But EK, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. What were you up to? EK and Rue, welcome in. It's good to have you here. If y'all are new here, my name is Emmy. We're going to get into some Ocarina of Time in a bit. I'm just starting, so we're kind of just chatting, catching up with each other, and then we'll get back into Ocarina of Time. It's my first playthrough. We're in the middle of the Forest Temple. I think we're about in the middle of it. But yeah, we started the Forest Temple yesterday. I think this is in total like my 7th or 8th day playing Ocarina of Time, so it's still very new, but I've been loving it so far. I forgot exactly, Sinner. You get it. Flaffy, that's right, EK, that's right. Let me get you a shout out, EK, so I can also see what you were playing. Oh, you were playing Majora's Mask? That's amazing. Have you played that one before? I was thinking of playing Majora's Mask after Ocarina of Time. How are you liking it? Oh my god, I have so many beverages here. You have been saying it right? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Maybe I was just like overthinking it now. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. Oh, I work as a therapist? That's amazing, Danny. Bobcat, welcome in. And Bobcat, thank you so much for gifting us up to EK. I really appreciate that. Thank you. EK, you played Majora's Mask when you were a kid? Oh, cool. Majora's Mask is so good. Isn't that the one that people say is like different, but a lot of people like it? That's why I'm looking forward to it, just to understand what that means. I think it was a tough topic to get in my brain too when I was their age. Yeah, I think math is like, I also just enjoy teaching phonics and reading more, which I think makes it a little bit hard. Like, I wish I didn't have that bias or that preference personally. Like, I wish I loved math, but I never loved math. But I try to make myself enjoy it, so like when I teach it, I'm at least enthusiastic. But yeah, I just personally prefer phonics and reading. I'm glad you liked it. I put a lot of effort into it. I could tell. Should Emmy guide us in butterfly breathing for 15 seconds? Oh my god, what a poll. I don't even remember it. I was only doing it for like one thing. I don't know the whole thing. I forgot. I was playing an Ocarina of Time in Majora's Mask combo randomizer. Oh, that's so interesting. I'm so excited to like learn about all that stuff whenever I finish, so I know what the difference is. Lemon, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? And Vash, welcome in. New here, greetings from Texas. Gonna watch you on mute. No problem. I hope work is going well. Thank you for watching me on mute. Thank you for lurking. Majora's Mask is stressful. Okay, I feel like everything's stressful in Zelda. I've never been at ease in Zelda completely. Maybe at the beginning of Ocarina of Time. That was a good time. Before the zombies. Yeah, I'm ready for more Ocarina of Time too. Majora's Mask has so many fun fan theories. Oh, does it? I'm excited to learn about that too. The gameplay is very different. Okay. Reading comprehension is so vital for students and even adults. Yeah, definitely. I mean, reading is just important because without reading, you can't even understand math. Because I do have kids in my class who, even though we do a lot of the problems like together, if they have to reread it, they can't reread the question themselves, so they need me to read it to them again. So reading is very, very foundational. Breakfast, welcome in. Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time. That's very interesting. Yeah, that does sound epic. It sounds very interesting. Brandon, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. The zombies are the worst. I mentioned this yesterday in stream, but I am not kidding. The zombies gave me nightmares. I had the weirdest stream when we were first introduced to the zombies. I'm like so terrified by them in this game because they just hug they latch themselves, that's a better word. They latch themselves onto Link and they like don't let go and they just literally suck the life out of him. I think it's terrifying. And the way they look and how they're like pixelated and stuff, it's scary. I feel like the fact that they're like so pixelated makes it scarier than a high def zombie. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, that's what I'm scared of. I love Majora's Mask, but I was never able to finish it. It's a hard game. That's fair. Do you think you would ever finish it with like a walkthrough? The zombies always freaked me out when I was played as a kid. Yeah, I'm still freaked out. Ori, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? And Typos, thank you for the follow. How's it going? And Aya, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. And Icarus, it's good to see you again. How's it going? As a kid, I had a reoccurring dream about them. Oh no. I'm thankful so far that my dream is not reoccurring. Recurring or reoccurring? I don't know. But yeah, it was just a one-off, hopefully. Zombies just need hugs. Well, Goblin, when they hugged me, I died. So riddle me that. I still run through the acid when getting Sunsong, even as an adult. Well, that was actually the easier thing to do, actually. Like, you just ran on through, and that was easier. I don't even know how to do it the other way around. The zombies made you question how the game is rated T for teen. The read ads cause me anxiety, yeah. But I got a raid and run, no problem, EK. I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. Y'all should definitely check out EK. Great person. Okay, did I miss anything? Am I forgetting anything? No, just the phrase of the week, so everyone's aware. The first grader phrase of the week is salsa baby. So we can try to incorporate that as much as we can. Like, I'm not lying when I said I was terrified as Ocarina of Time. As a child, yeah, I get that. And like, the Forest Temple music, I forget who said it yesterday, but somebody said that the music scared them. It might have been Ophelia. It might have been someone else. But someone said that the music scared them. And I was like, oh, I get that because it's kind of like eerie. Vash, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Nintendo's very good at making games for kids with charming surface aesthetics and terrifying concepts. So true. Can we make a Santa baby parody? Oh, that's a good idea, Matt. That's a good idea. Hey, Link, want a salsa baby? That's good, Mello. I like that thinking. All right, I feel like we should just get into the game. I don't know, I think the reason I wasn't able to finish it was the lack of battle skills. Okay. But it is a beautiful game, even more if you do the side quests to understand the story. That's really cool. So does everything relate to each other in Zelda? Like, obviously the places are the same, but like, is there lore that from Ocarina of Time that would help me better understand Breath of the Wild? Oh god. I love how I'm just immediately in here. Like, I'm so not ready for this. No starting screen or anything. We're just back in here. Okay, I think I finished off the entire left side. Of this place. But I don't really know. Oh, it is all related? Cool. The Fire Temple music used to have creepy chanting. Oh, it took it out? Why? Because it was like creepy? All different links, but yeah, connected? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember how to do some of these things. Luckily, it was just yesterday. That's what's nice about like focusing on the same game is like, it doesn't take me that much time, or there's not a lot of time in between gaming, so hopefully I remember how to play this for the most part. The save states on the Switch Online are such a godsend. True. All the games are related. There is a timeline to them all. Oh, that's right. I think Dion mentioned that. Oh, cool, Kersey. Thank you. Kersey, would you mind, like, sending that to me? You can either post it in my Discord or DM it to me. Whichever is easier. They're all reincarnations. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so this is the end of this place. Let me see where we haven't gone yet. It would be smart to check the map. However, I don't have a key, so... Wait. That's the thing. I think where we left off yesterday... Whatever. Leave me alone. We're going to retrace my steps anyways. I think they took it out because it had IRL religious connotations. Same with some symbols. Oh, that's interesting. That's good then. That they wanted to do that. Destroying pots being cathartic brings all the zeldas together and harassing chickens, right? What, Navi? Yeah, I know. So I can't go that way. What other way have I not gone? I haven't gone totally... Let's see, so that's that. And then I haven't gone this way either. I don't think. Majora's Mask is a direct sequel. Right. I did actually know that because that I knew to play after this game at least. Freezy! How are you? Oh, star and crescent imagery. That's interesting. There's actually a book called Hyrule Historia that details the lore. Oh, that's pretty cool. Then Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass Link are the same. Oh, that's interesting. Freezy, how are you? How's your Monday going? Is it feeling like a Monday? To me, yes. I can't believe I have to get through 5 more days of the week. I mean, 4 more days of the school week. Today felt really long. Today felt like an entire week. Oh wait, what was Navi saying? Maybe he just wants me to go through this store. Hi, Fartsy. It's the most Monday. Agreed. And you didn't even have spring break. We're all just feeling the Mondays. Can you please die? Thank you. So I wasn't able to go in a room from here. I have not played Wind Waker. The only Zelda games I've played is Breath of the Wild and now this. And a little bit of Link's Awakening, but truth be told, I did not enjoy Link's Awakening. At all, actually. Link's Awakening was not my vibe, but at least I'm honest about it. Are Wednesday half days? No. Are Wednesday half days somewhere else? We never have half days. Yeah, Wednesdays are not half days. I'm gonna turn off my mouse because I once again forgot to charge it. Wednesdays are not half days. But we do get to wear, like, workout clothes because we have Wellness Wednesdays. That's one good thing. Did you play the remake? I played the original Link's Awakening as a kid, but I was like 3, so I definitely did not understand it. And then I played the remake on stream, or I attempted to, but it was not a good time. Also, Vin, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Do you like Link's Awakening? See, it's just not my vibe. Like, the puzzles were too much for my brain. Cake, you liked Wind Waker? I mean, I really would like to play all of them. I was mostly interested in revisiting them since Tears of the Kingdom is coming out. Have I been in here before? Why is, like, the chest open, but I don't remember having been here? That's fascinating. All schools except college in my country have half days here? Well, Mello, what's it like to be God's favorite? Oh, I'm here, that's right. Ka-chow. You charge your mouse instead of feeding it? Yes. Precisely. You get it. So... I need to get somewhere else from here, I think. Oh, you're playing the remake? I still have to use a guide for some things, though. Yeah, the puzzles are a lot. I played it on stream, and it was just I think like the difference between this game and that game is that this game, the puzzles are a lot, but like I can at least hang. And like it's a more open world type game. Okay, so that's that. Oh. I think that's what somebody was saying about the twin rooms. It feels really good, actually. I'm sure it does, Mellow. I really hope they remake Twilight Princess. I hear so many people want Twilight Princess. That would be really nice. This one's your favorite, Danny? Excuse me. Wait, perhaps I missed something? Oops. I'm scared. I think all the years. Please leave me alone. Oh my god. I need to, like, not F around. Jedi, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. I think all the years went by the developers honed their puzzles to be less confusing. I agree. Breath of the Wild, for the most part, wasn't that bad. Like, I feel like you could figure it out. Jedi, thank you for the ticket. How are you today? It is good to see you. I feel like maybe we go this way. Link out here doing parkour. Parkour. Why he sound like SpongeBob? It's a hard choice for me, but I really like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It's definitely a hard choice for me too. Even though this is really all I've played. And Breath of the Wild. Those are probably my two favorites. Half of my struggles in Breath of the Wild were skill issue. True, that was me too, Kirsty. That's what I'm worried about in Tears of the Kingdom, is if I have more skill issues. Look, so there's like a room nearby here that I have to figure out how to get to. Our top notch agreed. So I have to do parkour. Oh wait, hookshot. Duh. Parkour. Parkour? Can I hookshot onto there? Maybe from down below. Let's try it. Why do those things... Okay. F around and find out. I almost parried that into the other monster. That would have been cool. Oh god. How? There we go. Get wrecked. Hook shot. Kristen, thanks for putting in the wigs and pinning that. If y'all did not know, if you were new here, wigs is my backseating word. So when I want help or backseating, I will say wigs. I was kind of sad about the toy appearance. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was cute, to be honest. I liked it. But just the game itself was really challenging for me. See, I thought for sure I would have been able to get it like that. Let me see. Let me see if I'm able to get there from somewhere else. Perhaps from there? Look, it looks like I should be able to jump up there. Thief, welcome in. Hello. How are you, Thief? Thank you for the ticket. How are you? I wanted it to look like the cutscenes graphics in the original. Oh, I don't even know what those ones look like. I can hookshot vines? Okay. This game is cruel. It is a little bit. Can I hookshot these ones? Because I thought I did hookshot vines before. Maybe not specifically these ones. Basage? Is it Basage? Or maybe just Boss H? I don't know. Welcome in. Thank you for subbing with your Prime. I really appreciate that. How are you doing today? The vines just aren't feeling it. Mood. You know what? It's a Monday for the vines as well. Is that technically Toon Link like in Smash Bros? Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I'm good, just at worky. It's the last hour. Let's go. You got this. Last 30 minutes? Even better, Fief. Easy peasy, lemony snicket. You got it. Okay. Maybe I have to get up a different way. Let me take a look again. I'm living like Larry, like from Pokemon. Oh wait, no. Is that a real phrase? Because I think Kirsty told me about that when Pokemon was a thing. And I didn't know what she was on about. I've never heard that phrase. Huh. I'm wondering if I can walk on those and then drop down from here. I don't think I can get up there though. Happy as Larry, that's the phrase, that's a phrase. Same thing, happy as a clam. Sponge Robert? Oh, Toon Link. It's from my man's TV show. Oh, Sponge Me Boy. I'm living like Larry. I forgot about that. Fief, I'm a fake fan. Fief is the only real SpongeBob fan here. I was lying this whole time. I'm jealous of Larry. He's always so happy. True. Okay, let me... I feel like it has to do with, like... With... Oh, a stick. Thank you. With this wall, right? I mean, I feel like I could at least. You can pronounce my name however you want. Okay, let me know if that ever changes. Thank you for telling me though. Thank you again for subbing with your Prime. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I mean, please put the plant out of its misery. How do we know he's in misery? By Stephen King? Is he in that? It looks like I might be able to walk on that ledge. So we'll see. We have to get up there and see. Give me that life. Thank you. Feel the official... Fief the official SpongeBob lore. Exactly. Do you want an arrow saving tip? Oh, is it that I could use my hook shot? Because I'm realizing now I could. Oop. Oh god. Nobody panic. Oh, his scream just now was so funny. Woo woo, I'm in the last 30 minutes too. Let's go. Okay, so I can't go up from there. But maybe from over here? Let's see. I forgot that I could use the hook shot like that. Oh, this is what I wanted to do before. I wanted to do this. Can I hook shot these? Rude. Rude. You're telling me a shot hooked this hook shot? That scream just scared the crap out of me. I'm so sorry. It was pretty aggressive. Maybe I just have to try to jump. Linky, can you jump that far? Oh, so close. So close, Link. Maybe jump off the grass to it, because that was kind of close too. Jump. Oh, his head brushed it. Like, if he would just try harder, I think he would be able to do it. But that's the problem. People don't want to work anymore. Nobody wants to work these days. Link does not want to do anything. How does SpongeBobber swim? SpongeBob can. Patrick gets cramps, that's true. Grab the vines with your teeth, or like at least a pinky. Okay, I'm open to wigs here. I'm open to backseating here for how I'm supposed to be able to get up. Or if I'm even supposed to do this right now. Where is my tea? A blue wig or a pink one? Why do I have to choose? Can't it be dual toned? And smashing your head. There's falling damage, but no damage from rolling and smashing your head into a stone. I don't even think there's falling damage unless I accidentally forget to roll. So it's like literally as long as he rolls, he's fine. Can't it be Dua Lipa? Do a flip? Grilled cheese, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket, how are you? Could you climb the vines where those spiders were to a door? Yeah, I went that way before. Shall I go that way again? I would help, but I literally can't remember. I think that's the tough part about this game. Like, everyone played it when they were kids. So it's like, you either really remember, or you're either like, you gotta do something. This door? Grilled cheese, thank you. It was pretty good. I'm just tired, but it's not bad. I think if you fell far enough, yeah, that probably makes sense, Matt. I'm here on the map, if that helps. I'm only at the Deku tree. Oh, Mello, you started playing? Climb down the well again? I do remember the vines, not vines thing was annoying. Yeah, I replayed it 4 or 5 years ago and still can't remember. Should I open up a walkthrough? Let's look. Let's have our own little walkthrough again. What are we trying to do? I'm trying to figure out how to get up over there. Like, up on that wall so I can go into the room that I haven't been in yet. Yeah, I've already done the twisted hallways. So, here, how do you see? So yesterday, these are the rooms that we haven't been in yet. Currently, the room that we're trying to get into is that box up at the top left. We can't enter those other 2 places yet because that top one of the right place has like those iron bars in front of it, and I can't open that. And then the other one is up so high that I can't go up that high yet. So this is the only place that I can go now. Yeah. From a different room? Did you hookshot to your current location? No, I climbed the vines. I climbed the vines to where I am right now. Can I hookshot again? Let's see where this goes again. Do you need help? Yes. Yeah, I said wigs. Oh wait, there's vines in here. I don't think I can go on these ones. Can I? Well, these ones don't go anywhere anyways. They're still just in a room. Kristen, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? And Forrest, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Forest Temple, probably my favorite temple. Yeah, the aesthetic, the music, I agree. I like it too. So like from here, I don't know if I could hookshot anywhere from here. And you hit the eye above. Yes, I did that part. That's what we did yesterday towards the end. There's more to do in the twisty way? Wait, really? Monday is Mondaying. How was your first day back? It was also a Monday. Hookshot to that other balcony. Well, that one I can just walk to. Should I do that? Come here, you. I gotta go back to the twisty room again. Oh. Shan, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. There's a target above the arch. There. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if there's another one. Oh, wait. So Navi's going over there, though. Oh, God. Oh. Can I jump over that far? Is he gonna do that? Let's just see what happens. Nope. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This was a mistake. Okay, we're gonna go back to the twisty room then. One way to find out. You're certainly right. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Wait. That's where the door went? Well, wait, I'm so confused. What? No. Huh? Because I entered the other door. How did I... I'm so confused right now. Shan, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Grilled Cheese, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Shock, welcome in. You're doing what? What did I say I'm doing? First day of spring in the Forest Temple. That's what I said, Shock. They locking you out? It's so rude, honestly. Okay, so now if we're gonna go back to the twisty hallway, we gotta remember where that is. No, wait, that's... Yeah, that's the one that I just went in. That on Twitter? Oh, did I say I was finishing it? Finish it. I'm killing it. Actually. Oh, bonk. Yeah, Link's voice is deep now. Is this a new place? Okay, let's go back to the twisty hallway. Maybe that is something I missed. Because I think that's where I died recently. Oh my god, please. I forgot about focusing on someone. Wow, you guys are... Oh my god, a Palm Pilot. Palm Pilots were my favorite thing. My dad had one. Me, when I don't take my meds, you're one of those skelly guys when you don't take your meds. I would dare say you're one of those skelly guys even when you take your meds. Dion, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? And Phantom, welcome in. How are you? Oh, yeah. You're a skelly guy always. That's what I thought. I was, like, super confused by that, actually. Caterpillar, welcome in. Yes, this is on Nintendo Online. That's how I'm playing it. With the expansion thing. Which is super nice. Like, how many games they added to it. But yeah, I hope you're doing well today. So... Oh, why did I go back that way? I should really switch to my laptop. I can't keep up with chat. That's like the worst part about mobile. I always go on Twitch mobile in someone's stream, and then I would like immediately leave to open my laptop because I get that impatient with it. Watching your stream makes me want to tell my dad to mail me my GameCube to me. I love the, Wait, you have the Zelda Collector's Edition? Oh, that's so cool. That would be cool. I used to have my GameCube, but I think my parents sold it, which makes me sad. Okay, so let's see. Do I have to hit it with an arrow? I think so, because it's metal. Chris stand. GameCube is a blast, truly. And with Animal Crossing. Definitely. Okay, I think we wanted to change it to blinked. To blinking. Also, Rain, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Okay, so now we're this way. I forgot that the scariest monsters are in this building. Sly Cooper? I've never played Sly Cooper. Zelda CE is how I played Majora's Mask for the first time. Cool. Rain, don't be sorry. You bought an ocarina? That is so cool. Kristen has one and she said that I could have it. Now I just have to learn it. I actually did try to teach myself the ocarina and it did not go well. Did anyone play Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg? Who is that? Who is that? Okay, so am I supposed to do more things in here? No fairies? No maidens? Oh yeah, there are scary monsters. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware with the ceiling people. Alex, welcome in. Thank you for resubbing for 26 months. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Thank you. He's a boy named Billy, and get this, get what? He has this Herger egg? So true. Alex, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. God, I need to... Maybe I should just charge my mouse. Because this is getting annoying for me. I'm doing it. I'm being brave, and hopefully it'll charge. I got it for Christmas when I was 12. In 2006, came with the black GameCube. I didn't even know that they made a black GameCube. See, I feel like I would have really liked Sly Cooper. I had a PlayStation 2. I still have my PlayStation 2. And isn't that game... Oh God. Hello. Was I supposed to be in here? Where am I? Come here. Come here for a second. I love Jack and Dexter, and I thought that was supposed to be similar at least. Come here. Come here for a second. Thank you. Yes, I think so. Wait, me when I... Oh, cool. I was supposed to go here. Guys, that worked out really well for us. Right way, let's go. I play both consoles and PC, but I don't have... Basically, the only console I have is a Switch. Look, we did it! We're up here. This is exactly where we needed to go. That's so happy for us. Please, somebody drop hearts. I would like those. Yeah, I am supposed to be here. Who would have thunk? I remember playing Billy Hatcher at my buddy's. We also played Super Monkey Ball. I love Super Monkey Ball. There's so many doors to go in. I'm like nervous about which one to pick first. Whom's pierced Link's ears, the old guy, while he was sleeping? Or maybe he got him pierced as a kid. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball, didn't they have an app for it as well? I am playing Legend of Zelda right now. Okay, so this is where I started. I wonder why I would want to go back. Believe it or not, I am legending the Zeldas right now. Hank, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Harvest Moon! Yes, Kayla. Same. I don't think I know Vex. Wait, this... What was the room that I came from? That one? I don't think I went in here. Angie, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? This stream isn't pre-recorded from your childhood. Oh God. Oh God. Guys, I don't like them. They're actually so terrifying. Terrifying. Why did I say that? Floor Master, when it splits up, destroy all the pieces before they reunite? It's gonna do what? It's gonna do what? What does that mean when it splits up? Were you talking about that, Navi? What does split up mean? Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life was an amazing GameCube kid. Used to run it. I love that. Gator, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Terrifying. Kristen is doxing me as old. That happens sometimes. Shock, not you screaming at the ghost of a gator. I'll see. I'm scared. Well, I don't know if I will see because evidently I'm dying, so... So, you know, I don't... Unfortunately, pals, I'm not sure I will see. Maybe I could have to attack it when it's like that. Oh God. I hate that. Tiny hands. Tiny hands. Tiny hands. Ew. Disgusting. Please, I need hearts after that one. We can't all listen to this beeping. Yay, not dead. Close though. Okay, I got a new key. Wish they came out with a new Harvest Moon, but I guess Stardew Valley. Yes, Stardew Valley is amazing. They do have like Story of Seasons, which is kind of like it too, but I think Stardew is better, personally. I'm officially freaked out, and that you're so valid for that, Mello. Don't you even worry about it. That's the most valid feeling I've ever heard in my life. Please, a heart somewhere. I think there's actually some up there. Can I make it? The easiest jump in Zelda history. Yay, please. Thank you. Please, I need hearts after that one. Me when I draw 4 spades in a row, but I need another heart. So true. In what game, though? Those hands literally stress me out to this day. They're so ugly. I hope, for everyone's sake, that Shock has not considered stand-up comedy. But that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I have a key now. So now we can take the key somewhere else, perhaps. But was there another room that I didn't go in here? Or was it just those 2 doors? So I think I came in from this way. Caterpillar, thank you for the posture check. I appreciate it. That big hand was 3 smaller hands in a trench coat, literally. I don't think they'll ever make a Harvest Moon like the ones on GameCube, which makes me sad. I agree. My water bottles are too full. So I did not drink any water at school. But unfortunately, it's very hard to make these immaculate jokes without a Twitch chat to riff off of. Is that what it is? Okay, did I get everything in here? Yeah, I think that's... And then I can go here. Telling audience to join Emmy's chat and watch you get to work. That would be so terrifying. So many friends here. Thanks y'all for hanging out with me. This may be Emmy's stream, but it's Shock's stage. It's literally everyone's stage except for mine. And that's okay because I've come to terms with it. You know? I get that. Y'all come here to be funny. And thank you, because I'm certainly not the one that's funny. I need more hearts. Please. Please. Hello. Lulu, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you. How are you today? Forrest! Forrest, thank you for subbing! I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's good to have you here. I hope you like your sub badge and the emotes. Thank you so much. I'm here for my own entertainment. I'm having a great time. I'm happy to hear that. As long as everyone's having fun, being safe, then I consider this a success. Too Kristen, too furious. Okay, now where haven't I gone? Here. But I'm confused by that because I'm pretty sure I came out that door. Unless it'll go somewhere, unless it's like a magic door. Wait. Huh? Why can't I go there? Oh. Well now, what's the lad to do? Can I hookshot up there? Let's have a look-see. I might be able to hookshot up here. And get up there. To this platform. Right? Maybe? Mayhaps? Aw, heck. There's an eye there. I found something. Look, guys. I found something up here. You're gonna love it. I think. If it'll do something, I bet you guys will love it. Although, it's not letting me aim my hook shot there. Maybe this? Okay, cool. I definitely didn't come here to be funny, but I enjoy other people's funny. What? Did I literally just have to do that entire time? I thought I was waiting for a key. If my mom knew there were 2 Kristens here, she would not have let me wait, come here? What's wrong with Kristens? The police? Wait, but it just brings me back here. So maybe that's not that important. It's just a shortcut. Or I'm missing something. So let me get my bearings and look at what doors they're talking about here. So when we're looking, we walk through and we're standing this way. So I need to go there, and I guess I do need to go in there. Stone Cold, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? If you and your car both have a silly little face, aren't people gonna get you too confused? So on a different but related note, at one time on my phone, I had the Navi, hey, as a text message ringtone, not even 30 minutes after I had to change it. It's almost like you're playing the game, and how often Navi says it then.
Hi,
Lulu!
I love your content.
Thank you
Have a
so
nice
much for
day.
resubbing for 2 months with your Prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for just hanging out. I hope you're having a good day. And so, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Okay. I think I need to get up there. Maybe this isn't the same place. Lulu, thank you. What? Who did that? Okay. Hold on. Just hold your horses. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Do you have any hearts for me? No. But a rupee. I'll take the rupee. That was a pretty good impersonation. Thank you. I think I would want a smart car. The idea of furious and smart cars. Why are they furious? I don't think they have to be. I think you guys just made them that way. Like, nobody said furious except for you guys. Okay, we have to figure out how to get up there. Does everyone have their thinking caps on? I'm sensing a few people have theirs off, which could be contributing to the low think vibes. Can I do the chest? Let's go. Oh, so close, so close. I think that was it. Maybe I just have to be on this hill to clear the way. If it'll reach. Come on. Wait, maybe a little bit closer. But maybe I also have to be like somewhere else. Wait, gamers. Gamers, maybe I just have to be more active. Lulu, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Chrissy, you lost it? That is very not good. That is, in fact, so not good that I'm worried. What are you gonna do? My thinking cap was lost in middle school? Mello, how have you got this far? My mom gave my thinking cap to Goodwill. Well, I hope somebody's making... Does anyone have Trev's thinking cap then? Okay, we're on to something here. Where else can I do that? Maybe from here? Although I kind of doubt it. Yeah, that's not gonna reach. Yeah, I think I noticed that Navi like wants Megan to go up there, but the question is, pounced. Can you hookshot Navi? I wish. Maybe Navi can carry you. I wish. Joe, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. Emmy told me her thinking cap. What did I say? Emmy told me her thinking cap was at the laundromats, but when I went to get mine washed, they told me Emmy hasn't been there since that time she tried to choke cows. It wasn't a cow, it was a badger. So write that down before you tell lies about me. Thank you. What if I try to hookshot the spider? I can't. Rio, welcome in. How are you doing today? And Frezzo, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Emmy about to cheese her way all the way to Cannon. Niels, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's your stream? What if you throw an arrow and then hookshot the arrow? What's that called in Breath of the Wild? Something time? When you like can freeze time for a second. Niels, thank you for the raid. What were you up to? And Mars, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Really? Because the prompt was heard? Oh. I don't remember that one then, Shock. I just remember the badger drawing. Oh, there's vines up here. Can I get on those? Thank you for that shout out for Niels. And you were playing Final Fantasy? What is that? Math 13? How is it? Well, it's gotta be something in here. Because there's not really... Oh. Perhaps I can... Okay, let's go back. And perhaps, just perhaps, I can figure out a way to hookshot it from another direction. Sammy, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Man, it's been so long since I played this level or game in general. You're playing this on the Switch? I am. Yeah, with the expansion pass, with the online membership. Final Fantasy 13, amazing. I hope it was fun. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Mello. My attorney just sent over the full list of rules Kristen's family has implemented over our own. I need to call him. Whoa! When did that happen? I'm lurking? Okay. Enjoy your lurk, Shock. Thank you for hanging out. I can't afford an attorney. Wait, I thought it was Kristen Mingle that he was talking about. Not you, Kristen. Okay, so we're here. Wait a minute. I need to... I'm confused. How did I get into the other room again? I don't remember. I don't remember. How did I get up there again? Oh, I went from the hallways. Is that where I have to go from now? Or... It's just so confusing for some reason. Let me try going this way. Sorry, that was stupid that I did that. Twisty? I have to go in the twisty hallway again. Final Fantasy 13 is my favorite Final Fantasy and also one of my favorite games. Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad that you had a good time. Yes, definitely. Thank you for the raid. Yay, a heart. I know what you're talking about. Gonna buy that now. I've been mostly playing Dark Souls. How's that been? Oh god. I forgot. I forgot that these guys are up here too. This is... Oh god. No, 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 no. It's okay, you guys. Stop being so dramatic. Link. You want... 'Tis but a flesh wound. You're fine. Don't scream so loud. You're embarrassing me. Oh, sorry. Everyone, that's my bad? Okay, who's Kevin? Yeah, literally, who's Kevin? I have prior trauma over a K-Dog. Is there an alternate name? No, I think we've decided that Kristen Mingle is K-Dog. Kinzuri... Wait, Kinzero. Kinzero. No, Kinziru. There we go. Got it maybe at least a little bit closer last time. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? It was only my second live stream ever? Congratulations! That's amazing! I hope it went well. K-Cat? That could be good too. It's a little less aggressive as well. Which I don't know if that could be a good or bad thing. Perhaps both. K-Cup? Like a Keurig? Keurig? I kind of miss a Keurig. I really like my Nespresso, but I've recently been really sick of all the foam. Because it has so much foam. And it gets to be a bit much. Like, sometimes I don't want fancy coffees. That's so controversial. Okay, is this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah. So let's see if we can figure out... Oh god. How to hookshot ourselves over there. From here. How did I get over there? It's such a... Do we think I can make that jump to the ledge there? White Bearded, welcome in. How's it going? K-pop? K-rab? Who's... Oh, like a crab. That's funny. In solidarity, I will also change my name. I'll be Kristen. Where did you get that? That's so weird. Wigs? Sure. I'll have wigs. I'll have wigs. Yeah, this is a wig moment. Major wig moment. Beow, beow, beow. She is pinchy like a crab, and she always played Crab Rave. Why do you even need to go there? Because there's a room up there. There's a chest, and on the above part, there's a room there that Navi really wants me to go up. And it's kind of the only place that I can go to, I think. Like, I have a key, but I don't know where else there's a locked door. I don't remember that. I don't think you can do it. Oh. So do I have to... Okay, so do I have to go somewhere else? Wig, wig, wig. Shock, I thought you were lurking. I thought it was obvious this whole stream was a wig moment since you went live with that whole sitch you got going on. Oh, this wig? You're so right. There's another direction? Wig, get good. Thank you, Cody. Thank you for coming out of your lurk to say that. Oh. Oh, wow, really? What a shame. Alright, let's go back to the twisted room then. Wig, don't fall. Thank you. I don't think I actually... Wait, what? Oh yeah, right. I'm here. Are there spiders still? Alright. Ready? We're flying. See? No fall damage. What a guy Link is. What a guy. When will you wear? When will you wear a wig? What's the parting advice? I'm scared. Sorry, I thought that was a ghost of Sean. No. It was good, even better than yesterday. I had to figure out the settings for the microphone and headset volume. Yeah, that can be tricky. That can for sure be tricky. That kind of stuff with streaming is... Like, I still don't have that figured out. Asbestos replacement can be costly, so it usually is smarter to just lie about it. Now, see, I don't think that's good advice to be giving out, Shock. I think we should not lie about whether or not asbestos is present in the room with us right now. Okay, from where did I enter again? So we have to go back to the twisty rooms. Got it. Fall damage? Never heard of her. Exactly. Fall damage? I hardly know damage. Is this the way? No, that shows me where I came from. Duh. So then... No, wait. Why do I always get so lost? It's truly pain. How lost I get in here. Maybe it is a parachute. You could be right. You could be right, Mello. I was drinking water. That was so scary. Okay, this isn't the way though. That's the end. That's just like a closed room. Are we doing a seance? Asbestos, if you're in the room with us, please know I am entitled to compensation if you have afflicted me or a loved one with mesothelioma. That is so spooky. We're always... This place is so confusing. Like, it's still better than Jabu Jabu's Belly, honestly. Because at least, like, the areas look a little bit different, but they're not totally different. Just sprint? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying my best to go to the twisty room. But I can't even remember which door it is. Parker, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Try to contact the asbestos about its car's extended warranty. I think you would find a loophole. Or not a loophole, but like a infinite loop. Time loop, that's what I mean. That's why I was saying the word loop. They would just keep talking to each other. I think that would actually happen. Parker, I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty well myself. Thank you for asking. And 8-Bit, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I hope you're having a good Monday. I cannot personally... What if I was gonna say, what if I just ran through, but I do need the hearts that they have. That could definitely be a good thing for me. Come on, Link, do something cool for once. Okay. Link should work in a call center. Why do you say that? Greg, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay, so we're in the twisty room and it's untwisted. So, do I have to go all the way to the bottom? Let's look at the map. I'm here. Maybe let's try to not fall in the hole this time. Don't the skulls curse you if they hit you? I'm not sure, actually. Also, Dragon, welcome in. It would be funny to hear him shout at people down the phone. That would be funny. Untwist, the room is untwisted currently. Or do you mean twisted again? Elvis, welcome in. How's it going? Link work in a call center. Every response is, ha, hi, yeah, and that's all you need. Twisted again? Oh, okay. Niels, thank you. I appreciate the raid. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You're good. Don't worry. I'm scared. Arthur, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you. Twist it, bop it, flick it, smash it. Is that it? I don't think smash was even one. Twist it. I loved bop it. That was one of my favorite things as a kid. Okay, so now we're here. Let's look at the map. I think we're good. Unless there's somewhere to go down there, although I don't think there is. We gotta get away from the hand mountains. Wait. Why was Navi green though? I'm scared. Get me out of here. Katie, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. And Dragon, thank you for following. I appreciate you being here. Elvis, I've played really this and Breath of the Wild. I tried to play Link's Awakening, but I did not enjoy it. And at least I'm honest. I feel bad saying that sometimes, but like I really tried to play Link's Awakening. Okay, so now we're here. Do these have more hearts? Pull it! That's another one. Yeah, and then they probably added more later. That makes sense. Things haven't gotten twisted this much since my ex claimed to have all the facts. Sheesh! Katie, how's it going? Do you have to go to work today? Racket Ralph. Okay. Is this the way that we're supposed to be going? This is kind of just like through the hall. Oh yeah, and then it looks like there's an unopened room down there. Yeah, Elvis, I'm planning on definitely playing more. I think Majora's Mask will be after this one. And then I don't know how far we'll be able to get in that, honestly, since Tears of the Kingdom is kind of sneaking up on us with the speed of which I play games. Okay, so I need to get up there, right? I'm pausing because I don't want to get eaten by the hand monsters. But I'm also not sure where to go. Let me look at the map again. I think it wants me to go there. Or it wants me to go, like, right into that window, which I thought I've been already. So, it's so confusing, though. Ugh. You thought it was hard? I've heard it's definitely different. Where are we? Mentally, I'm still in Jabu Jabu's belly. We're in the Forest Temple now. We started the Forest Temple yesterday. Yeah, the full health feels good. You have work in an hour. I hope it goes well today. Hookshot? Can I hookshot up there? I'm scared. The one thing about Majora's Mask is that it could be the longest Zelda. Really? Or the shortest. That's interesting. If I recall correctly, there's a hole to fall through in one of these rooms at the end of the twisty. I think we did that one. That was how we got to the other room. Unless there's another place. Guys, I don't like it here. Have they considered that? I hear them. I hear them. How am I supposed to be able to hookshot? That's so annoying. What was that? Get this, Katie. They're ceiling monsters. They fall from the ceilings. They look like dirty hands that have not washed their hands for forever. And they come and scoop you up and put you at the beginning. You saw them? I saw a little bit. I saw someone's fingernail for sure. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom actually real quick since we're here anyways. But I'll be right back. I'll run an ad now so we don't get hit with that later. And if y'all want to do your chai checks, your cheese checks, your pee pee poo poo, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, do that. See, pee pee poo poo made Bork happy and I appreciate that. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Meryl Streep 69? Is that the real Meryl Streep? Thank you for following. Welcome in. How's it going? I bet Meryl Streep would make that her numbers at the end of her username. It's like a kid trying to grab candy out of a candy jar right after they made mud pies. Ugh. Walrus, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 4 months. How are you doing today? I need a sleeping emote. I think I used to have one. Walrus, thank you for the ticket. Thank you for resubbing. I appreciate it. Is it Nigel? Snigel? Welcome in. It is a great game. I'm having a lot of fun. Guys, how are the chats? I forgot to look and I'm already here. Christina, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. How's it going? Did anyone have any good checks? Does anyone want to share with me? Share with the class their checks. If not, it's okay. Let me just scroll up. Some people can be shy and I respect that. Kayla got 26% cheesy. That's pretty good. Cody got 96%. Whoa! Pee Pee Boo Boo and Mello got 99% cheesy. Sheesh. Arthur got 69% Pee Pee Boo Boo. Nice. Very nice. 89% cheesy for Matt. These were good checks. I missed a good time here. Christina!
A 1 Street BC, I'm very forgetful.
Oh my god, don't worry about it. Christina, thank you so much for resubbing with your Prime. I really appreciate it. How have you been? Thank you guys for sharing your checks. Okay, I do forget where I need to go though. Chunky 0%. I think that's actually pretty good, isn't it? I think it should be. A 0% beep beep boo boo first day of spring. And we'll always remember, spring 2023, Chunky was feeling 0% beep beep boo boo. Bork! Bork, thank you for the gifted sub. And I went to Ghost. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for starting the hype train. Thank you. School's kicking my butt, but other than that, pretty good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. School's also kicking my butt. But like also not terribly, I suppose. I went the wrong way. Juan, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. How's it going? How do I always go the wrong way? Like, why is this the most confusing place to go? Cody, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. And Juan, thank you for the ticket. I hope you're doing well today. And Kristen, thank you for lurking. I think after May 13th, I'm gonna sleep for a month straight, as you should. I just have to get through 6 more weeks of student teaching, and then I'll be... Guys, what's going on? Am I... What? Is it up here? I think it actually might be up here. Ultima, welcome in. I'm just lurking, but just wanted to say that school's also kicking my butt, and we're all doing it in solidarity, at least. And we all can get through it. I'm sorry that school's also kicking your butt. But thank you for lurking. I hope y'all do good. Like, we're actually almost there. We can do it. Pounds, welcome in. How's it going? And Drotton, thank you for the ticket. How are you? Welcome in. Okay. We made it to the right place, finally. I just need to remember that it's up the steps. I think that'll really help me, because the rest of that place is so confusing. My last day is May the 5th. Like, they have made it, like they could have made it Star Wars Day. Yeah, they could have made it May 4th. That is really not that far away. My last day of teaching is April 28th. Which I think is the week before that. And then my graduation is May 6th, I think. Or May 5th. I don't remember. Or it's May 7th. I don't know. I'm actually not going to go to my graduation, probably. I just looked at the information, and it was like, yeah, it's like $100 to buy a cap and gown. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, personally. Like, my brother graduated years ago. Like, why would I pay that much money? His cap and gown is still at my parents' house. And I know that's where mine would be too. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Fatbird, welcome in. Yeah, graduation from college. I graduate this May. My brain can't comprehend it's almost May. Well, I guess it's not almost May. It's almost April for sure. I really think they should cap that price. Yeah, I really think They should like have rentals. Like in high school for my high school graduation, it was a rental. I rented my cap and gown. They should have that. And then I kept the tassel. I do get some cool, I forget what they're called, but I get some cool things to put on the graduation thing, which I'm hoping that I get to pick up, because I am going to be graduating with honors because of my GPA. That I'm pretty proud of myself for. My brain is still in 2022. If you wear your high school robe, will they stop you? Well, I rented it. Plus, I think my graduation from college is going to be black robes, and my high school was white. Thank you! Thanks, friends. Thank you. I actually might graduate. It depends. My GPA might be high enough to be magna cum laude, but it'll definitely be cum laude. I don't know. It depends. I'm not sure how much. I'm only in one class now. It's a seminar for my student teaching. So it depends on how much weight that has of whether or not I could be magna. But honestly, cum laude is good enough for me. I did not think I would graduate with honors because when I first started college, I failed out. So it's pretty nice. We love a bachelor's with honors. You're cracked. Thank you, Kirsty. I think I had to pay for my cap and gown a couple years ago, right? Izzy, welcome in. University just tries to suck up. I think so too. Like, it's ridiculous. Your school was fancy? Well, I went to an all-girls high school, which, as stereotypical it sounds, I think that's why they did white. Am I going the right way? I don't remember what my goal was. Christina, thank you. I don't think honors matters in graduate degrees. Yeah, I don't know either, actually, Christina. Emmy Smart, thank you. Can you go to the graduation without the robes? I doubt it, Frezzo. But I also, like, don't want to sit through graduation because they're so long. And also, you don't even get your degree then, or your whatever it's called. They send it to you in the mail, like, 2 weeks later. So I'm like, okay, hear me out. I'm gonna just do it in my backyard. Are you gonna work immediately after finishing school? No, I'm definitely not gonna work immediately. I might get a subbing job because I'm a teacher, so there's definitely no jobs for like a month left of the school year, but there might be subbing opportunities, and I honestly might stay as a sub because I really, really love doing Twitch and Patreon and YouTube like that, and that's honestly been going well enough that I could do just that and subbing every now and then and be fine. And for that, I'm really grateful. Peso, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I think they only stopped you having to pay to graduate at my uni. Yeah, luckily we don't pay to graduate. That sounds so messed up. That sounds like pay to win. But you do have to pay, like, if you want extra tickets for family members and stuff. Arthur, I hope you like Life is Strange. Thank you for lurking. I skipped my graduation because the only ceremony was in April and I graduated in December. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. Like Mr. Schneebly. Don't I look exactly like Mr. Schneebly? You had to pay to graduate? That's ridiculous. I had no cums or lauds with my diploma, and that's so valid. That's very valid. Peso, welcome in. Okay. The problem is, when things happen so long ago, I don't remember. Oh, right. We were gonna try to hook shot. I might be able to if we, like, first... I don't know. Oh god, you guys. I don't like it here. I can just hear them. Can they go away? I didn't know that they could get me through the doorway. Oh, I'm gonna... It's fine. It's fine. Just remember your butterfly breathing, everyone. My dad was so upset that I skipped my ceremony. Like, whatever. I don't think my parents would really care, to be honest. Because at this point, like, I failed out of college before. And not that I think it's because I'm not excited about it. I'm like, oh, finally I have a degree. Like, that's how I feel about it. Even though I loved going to school, like, I love learning. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, when I graduate, I'm just gonna be like, finally. Finally, I have a degree. Because, like, I graduated high school. It'll have been 10 years between my high school graduation and my college graduation. So I really am just like over it in this mentality, which sounds depressing, but I don't mean it that way. Like, it'll feel good for me to like not have to worry about a graduation and not have to go anywhere. Okay, so what am I supposed to do in that room if not hookshot? What am I supposed to do? Wigs for that. That's a backseating opportunity. Also, so welcome in. How's it going? University is free for me because I'm Scottish. See, I'm jealous. We have Kirsty here. She's a mod. She's a friend. And she has jokingly offered me that I could live on her couch so I can go to college for free there. And I wish so badly I could. Took me 10 years to get my degree, and I feel like that's something, like, I used to be a little bit embarrassed to talk about that, but I try to talk about it if it's relevant, because, like, when I failed out of college, it was because I was depressed. Like, I had really, really bad depression, so I wasn't going to class. And I think that's really important to talk about because, like, especially in the United States, I can't speak for other countries, obviously, but, like, when you're 17, going on 18, graduating high school, they really push that you're supposed to be, like, now time to go to college, now time to figure out your entire life. And, like, for some people, that's just not realistic. And I wish that I took the time off in between high school and college rather than in the middle of college. Maybe shoot the eye again, but I just shot it to be twisty again. And I don't think we can go anywhere different with it straight. Katie, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you? How's your strap? I miss my school time. See, I love school. That's why I'm getting my degree in education. But still, I don't like being a student for this long without anything to show for it. You know what I mean? Loco Luke, welcome in. Thank you so much for subbing with your Prime. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? I graduated high school in 2005 and didn't graduate with my bachelor's until 2011. Don't feel bad. Yeah, I think I used to feel bad for sure. But now I'm like so okay with it because I started college as a psych major. And if I was doing that now, that would be awful. Like, yeah, I thought it was interesting, but that's not like... not to get like whatever, but that's not my calling. Like, I love being a teacher with kids and I'm really happy with where I ended up. How many eyes have we shot today? I feel you with college. I dropped out at 23, worked odd jobs, ended up joining the Navy at 27 and still serving. And like, that's the thing too, is like, there's so many more paths too. Just lurking, but howdy, Phoenix. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Go right in the room of the wall master. I don't even know what that is. Wait, do you mean the right room? Yeah, some people just take longer. There's not a time limit on like what you have to do in life, right? The antibiotics are making my tummy upset and I'm super tired, but I'm okay. I hope you're getting a lot of rest. I'm glad that your throat is feeling better. I dropped out of high school once, almost twice, and Teachers Academy once, and then uni once. Still no degree finished, considering attempting uni once I've started my ADHD treatment. I definitely understand that, Frezzo. I had to have like a plan for myself too. Climb the stairs, but I like can't... Wait. Did this room look like this before? Do I have to shoot the eye again? Because did it look like that last time? I'm confused. I started biomedical engineering, then went psychology, then did biochem, and then geology. That's amazing. I think that's a bigger achievement because it shows so much more determination. I agree with that and think college should start for people after 25. It would save so much money. Yeah. A gap year, yeah. Did you just call her master? Who? Wall master? Oh, it's your dirty... Oh, I forgot that they're called that. Wait, so am I supposed to shoot it again? Or do I keep it? Did you just call her master? There's no time limit on life, exactly. I graduated high school in 2014 and decided to do college in 2019. I have not used my degree. See, I feel like I just need to get a degree. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not, but it's something that I will have if I do want to use it. Oh, that's awesome, Forrest. Wait, it looked like this? Just walk further into the room where you got grabbed? Okay. But I thought first... Okay. It was turned around the other way. Oh wait, no it wasn't. Wasn't it? I'm confused. No, I think we're fine. I don't know. I'm confused. Mello, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I'm good. I really get to watch streams anymore because I'm always working. Yeah, Phoenix, do you say you're a teacher too? Just walk further. Okay. We can do that. Although, now I'm really confused. Like, why is this place... The problem is that there's so many, like, steps. So it feels like whenever I have to start all at the beginning again, it's just so hard to remember what happened. Keep it? Okay. Yeah, this dungeon is confusing. You can climb a ladder and go... Okay. So in this room that I'm about to enter, we're gonna go right? I graduated high school in 2013 and went straight to college and graduated with my bachelor's in something I'm not even using. Now, 7-ish years later, I'm getting my master's in something I'm super passionate about and can be a lifelong career. That's awesome. Yes, everyone's journey is different, and as hard as it is, doing it at your own pace is so important. Exactly. Okay, we're gonna go right. Teachers don't get enough. I know it, Phoenix. I know it. Oh my god. Link's gonna drive me bananas. If he gets grabbed, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we made it. We made it. Oh god. Oh right, with these guys, we just have to wait for them to turn on green. Give me that. Oh, I didn't realize there was a locked door here. Okay, excellent. So this is somewhere new that we're going. Don't use hookshot. Okay, cool. There's so many people on Twitch that are teachers, actually. Oh god. Now what's this? Immediately? I'm scared. Immediately. Alright, ready? Easiest jump in Zelda history. That's what somebody said to me before when I missed a jump. Zelda Ocarina of Time teacher boggers. Chungi, thank you for lurking. Good luck. Good luck. I hope it's enjoyable? Question mark? I don't know. I don't personally enjoy runs, but my hat's off to you. Oh, interesting. Can I light? Well, I have a stick, actually. Oh, no, I don't. I can't use sticks. Is that Kool-Aid down there? I hope so. Me, anytime I enter a locked door in Zelda, oh god. Take your time? Yeah, let's think about it. So, obviously that fire is gonna be useful. Can I light one of my arrows on fire? Huh. So... I think that's like my only thought. I used welcome in, came for the Ocarina of Time, stayed for the life advice. I'm graduating high school this year and have been panicking that I was far behind my other peers because I don't have college. I'll figure it out. This combo's giving me confidence that I'll be alright. Yes, you will for sure be alright. And welcome in. Thank you for coming in. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I know that too because I went to school with so many people who, like, figured their entire lives out immediately. That was not me. So yeah, it was hard. Let's see. This is what I would do in Breath of the Wild. Oh god. That caused me to panic. The forbidden crystal light. Oh wait, what's over there? There are pots over there. What if? What if? Do you think I lit that on fire now? I don't think it works like this in Ocarina of Time. Maybe in Breath of the Wild, but not in Ocarina of Time. Wait, what happened? Oh, check this out. Does this work? Is it on fire? I don't think it is. But I wish it was. That's unfortunate. You can set FW in the dungeon room and work to there if you die. Wait, what's FW? They make it sound like college is the be-all, end-all to have a future, and it's not exactly. College out of high school is a great experience, but only if you really know what you want to do. Yeah. What I wish I did as a high schooler is that I wish I started it as at a community college, and that way I would have gotten my my necessities out of the way. Like my core classes, and it would have been cheaper. Okay, now I will have wigs. If you have any tips, I am open to them. You just gave his hand 3rd-degree burns. The community college is really the move, yeah. I think Link's got more than 3rd-degree burns. Go for her eyes, shoot through the fire. I tried to. Do you mean on the other side? Perhaps that will work. But it's a little tight over here. Percy, I don't have much room to work. Oh, do you mean on the... Oh, I see now. So we'll have to wait. Let's get this out. I see what you guys mean. So now I just have to wait. Invisible Man, welcome in. How are you doing today? Okay, we can try it. Hello. Oh god. Wait. I'm turning the wrong way. I was like, wait, but where's the eye? Wait, where's the eye? Okay, it's there. So, hold on. Can we stop talking about cum laude, please? Stelly, welcome in. Give me one moment. Oh, that was so close. I went to university out of high school, flunked out, then went to community college, then went back to university and graduated cum laude. That's literally... Okay, besides the master's, Stelly, that's literally like what I'm doing right now. Turn left. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, a little bit lower. Dark Seal, welcome in. How's it going? Turn right? Turn right? What do you mean? I have to shoot. So I'm trying to shoot through the fire to shoot the eye. So I'm just staying this way because it'll eventually line up. But I think it still needs to be a little bit lower. Ka-chow! Levitate, welcome in. How's it going? And Horchata, hello. How are you? No college for me, and that's so fine too. Americans never use... Oh my god, I need to stop getting... I need to stop getting so... Whatever. Trigger happy, that's a word. I got this is not a sweater actually, it's just a long sleeve shirt. It's actually a Star Wars shirt. It's from Disney World. Round and round we go. If only we had stasis. Okay. Let's go! Let's go, gamers. There's such a stigma towards community college. Wait, let me see that. Haven, welcome in. Hold on, Haven. Towards community colleges, but having been to both a community college and a uni, I gotta say I love my experience at a community. Most of my friends say the same. That's awesome, Katie. That's good to know. Yes, I am in the Forest Temple. I am. I'm loving this game so far. I like Star Wars, Horchata. I know you do. And we stand the Star Wars. Finally back from work and lurking in the shower. Your boy is training in the bathing room, so I feel gross today. Enjoy your shower, Haven. Thank you for saying hi. We got it. Okay, so that didn't open a door, right? It just changed something else. For us. But I kind of want to look in those jars. Just to see what's there. Oops. I don't know if anything interesting is in here. It might just be... Oh, it's arrows. We do actually need those now. I know, Horchata. I really want a Baby Yoda plush. I'm obsessed. I just finished watching season 1 of The Mandalorian yesterday. Or was it the... I don't know. It might have been the day before. I don't remember. But I need Baby Yoda. Actually, 2 of my kids were wearing shirts with Baby Yoda on it today. I really want to go to Disney World. I know, I do too. I want to go to Disney World for the Star Wars stuff now that I'm watching Star Wars so badly. I actually didn't go myself. That might be confusing. Kristen got me this shirt when she went. Depression in jars? Oh no. I hope not. Wait, let me kill these guys so that I can think in here. As to not get hurt by the... What were they called again? Wall masters? Ceiling masters? Yeah, it is really good. Been playing the Republic Commando on my Switch lately. Good game? Cool! I just also started playing Lego Star Wars and it's really cute. Were you in shambles? It's kind of hard because since there's more seasons, even though I'm trying to avoid spoilers, like, I know there's more seasons in The Mandalorian. So, like, it's kind of hard to, like, be in shambles completely when I know at least the 2 main characters are alive. You know what I mean? One of these days, I would love to go. Bobcat, look at those. Those are cute. Okay, so now... I'm guessing we just go down the ladder. I'm a bit nervous, too, though. Like, it's... Okay, now... Do I go through that hole or do I go up the stairs? I'm like trying not to waste time. That's a Wigs question because I'm stressed about getting grabbed by the hand and starting at the beginning. When I watched, I thought there would be no season 2. Exactly. That's what I think, like, creates, like, real tension. It was, like, the exact opposite when I watched Rogue One. Yeah. Hole? Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Oh, where am I? Literally every time I'm in a new room. Oh no. And yell your catchphrase. What was my catchphrase? I didn't know it. Yeah, this is one of the worst things about watching things later is you basically spoil yourself, but also I would have anxiety not knowing if people were dead. That's true. Yeah. It's like a good thing and a bad thing. Like with Stranger Things, did you guys see that with Stranger Things, they posted something of Eddie and they were like, he's coming back. And I was like, what? But that Stranger Things, I was a freaking... Oh god. I was a wreck. Like, are you kidding me? I was just in a wreck with Stranger Things. But because you really don't know. Money, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? Link's yell, it's pretty good, isn't it? Brandon, welcome back. How's it going? Wait, so... Okay, let me just see what's in this room first, if anything. Kind of scary. What was that? Hey guys, look at where we are. Cool. Are there vines on this wall? I don't think I want to... I don't want to mess around and go down there yet if I have to come all the way back. This game takes me back to my childhood. That's what a lot of people say. Andor was really good, much better. Andor was a slow burn. Definitely. Andor was so good. Stream's going really well. Yeah, I don't think we'll go that way. What is that awful noise? I think it's just a spider. I think I need to be careful about where I walk here if it's gonna try and smash. Yes, Navi, what do you want to say? Emmy, watch out, the ceiling is falling down. No way. I had no idea, actually. Obi-Wan was really good, too. Yeah. Rebels, I'm currently about a little bit more than halfway through Rebels, and that's really good. Clone Wars was really good, too. Clone Wars was kind of a slow burn, too. Yeah, I had no idea. So we have to be careful about this. Clearly. Oh, interesting. Why isn't it letting me, like... Oh, God! Huh. Oh, so it just falls in, like, increments, right? So I just have to be careful. Yeah, fixed camera. It's kind of annoying. Okay, what's my next move? Over there. It's kind of like chess. JK, I don't know how to play chess. My first graders know how to play chess, and I'm like, I don't know how to play that. Okay. Next move is over there. This is kind of fun. I like things. Sorry. I almost screamed. I need to not scream. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh, thank god. I thought it was gonna set me at the beginning. Okay, so maybe I should have that out. Either my hookshot or my arrows out while I'm walking over there. I still say listen like that because of this game. I probably will too. As far as Star Wars Switch games go, Jedi Outcast is on Switch? Oh, I don't think I know that one. Yeah, I like this room. Mia, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? You should have listened to Navi about the ceiling. I forgot. Okay, here. I already forgot. Okay. Oops. Why does it keep thinking I'm... There we go. So now we go here. Or I could just lock onto them. That might work too. Mia, how's it going? This is stressful. At least I don't get reset all the way at the beginning, because that would be annoying. Let's see. Move. Nice. Just in the nick of time. Let's see what this button does, eh? The Jedi Academy games are pretty neat. There are more games than I thought there were. Just be careful, yeah. The hardest thing is being careful. The hardest thing is thinking all the time. Yeah, it's... Well, now it's hard to figure out where to go. Oh god. Phew. That was a close one. Ash, welcome in. Thinking sucks. Isn't it the worst? How are you? Let's go. Can you imagine if the ceiling just squashed me just now? That was so fast. So, speedrun, right? I'm still speedrunning this game in case you guys couldn't tell. Super good, thank you. I can't believe it's Monday again. I know. My spring break just ended. Today, guys, I need to show you my dog because she looks so cute. Look at her. Let me remove. Sorry that I'm just pausing game to just very selfishly show you my dog, but look at her face. She's just chilling back there. She is so cute. Okay, that is all. We can get back to the game. Hope you're doing super well. I'm doing pretty well. This is more scary and stressful than the first Silent Hill game. I don't know if I would go that far with it. Alright, we can sprint to the door. I believe in us. There we go. Now we're here. Oh, and there's more pose. She chillin'. My dog's name is Chai. Like tea. Yep, Chai, you're exactly right. My first day back was really good, actually. My teacher got a sub, so I was the only teacher. But I kind of like it that way. I mean, there was a sub. But I was, like, in charge, and I kind of like it that way at this point. Bros before pose, and pose before toes. That's what I always say. I've said that definitely so many times in my life. Oh. Oh no, I have to... wait, I'm so bad at... Oh no. Wait, why is it timing me like that? I hate puzzles like these. I think I got it. Okay, well it's... I think I can do it, but it's just difficult with the controls. Okay. We're focusing right now, friends. It's weird because it's like... They have the same thing on different times. Okay, I don't think I could do it this time because I hesitated so much in the beginning. But we'll get it next time. I'm just gonna set up for next time. I think I know what to do. I wonder if it'll reset. Is it gonna reset? Oh, it is. Wait, what? I'm sorry. It's just immediately going into it? Okay. I hate that. And why are you walking on these? I wish I could manually reset it myself. Well, now it's even more confusing, actually. Guys, I don't like these kind of puzzles. Me personally, I could do without this. It's gonna be annoying. I don't know if I can do it in this one either. Like, this one has to go all the way to the top. I can't do that fast. What is even this black one doing here? You have nothing on it? Can you contribute to the society? Mia, thank you for lurking. Yeah, I can't do this in time. But I guess I can get them at least closer together. Oh, I can re-enter it? Oh, Haven, you've played this before? Great. Great. Not to you, Haven. That was a great to me. Why is that one just black? Nothingness. Like, Link, let's move a little bit faster, okay? Not to put that much pressure on you. Okay, this one I might be able to do. No! If you go the wrong way, I won't be able to. It's really not that much time. Oh god, you guys. This is a lot for me. Okay, this one... Do we think we can do this one? I'm stressed. I'm really stressed right now. I'm panicking, actually. I know I may not look like it, but I'm panicking right now. This one we're getting awfully close, but Link can't frickin' move any faster. Come on. Come on. Come on, please. Please. Please, I'm trying. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be so mad. Oh, God. Wait, how do I fight you again? I don't... Oh, right, I shoot at you. GG, thank you, Sample. That was so stressful. He pushes so slow. Can you walk out of the room and go back in? I guess I could have done that. Nova, you've played this on everyone? Amy! Okay, aim for her when she appears. Look. This isn't so bad. I kind of like the Poe ghosties. They're kind of cute. And I like their puzzles. Danny, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Or being here. I hope you enjoy your dinner. I'm getting so thrown off that it's like lighter out than usual. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to hit down. There. I think it's like 5 times that they get hit. And then they die. Link needs to hit the gym. I mean, he did just wake up from a 7-year nap. So he's probably a little sleepy from that. Okay, that's 3 flames. We done did 3 flames now. So we only have 1 more to go. All the post-app names? Yeah, I noticed that. I really like that about them. Great personalities, really. I love how light it is. I'm so much more productive. Same. And even though, like, I close the blinds in here because otherwise my lighting would be whack, it's still noticeable. Like, I can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours. That means it's 6 then. He a little limp from the nap. Yes. Not to mention the the muscle, wait, atrophy? Atrophy. I never know how that's pronounced, but yes, I know what you mean. Hoodie, welcome in. Thank you, and thank you. Thank you for coming in. Sorry that I said thank you 5 million times. I was thanking each thing. Oh, wait, that's interesting. This was the only unopened room. So now where do we need to go? Let's see where we haven't gone yet. The basement, too. Where do we get there from? Oh, I think we get there from this place. So should I just backtrack? I think in that room I could have fallen down a hole. Right? I don't remember. We have to figure out how to get to another basement. What is making a racket down there? Oh, it's you. Hello. What are you? Are you friendly? I don't know if that's friendly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Navi, what do you think? Meg? If she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is it this one? Well, I don't know. I guess we need to figure that out. Is that right? Oh god, where's she going? So, I wonder, do they all look slightly different? I wonder if they... I see now. Oh, so I literally got lucky that first time. Can you... Oh my god, Lonky. Long's being a lonk right now. I think I got lucky. You guessing it twice at Haven doesn't mean something? That was pretty lucky, I think. There. Maybe 2 more times. Was I lucky, or was I incredibly smart and intuitive? Wake up! Rude! Don't be rude! Okay, now I'm no longer lucky. And I'm also almost out of arrows. Good thing they dropped some. That was actually really nice of them to do that for me. Is it something different about them? Look at that. We got 2 25% chances in a row. Somebody take me to Vegas. Actually, I am going to Vegas for TwitchCon. I will not be gambling. I do not ever want to do that. Oh, wait, I just realized we're actually definitely going into a boss fight, aren't we? Yeah, I think we might be. Let me check the map again. I don't think the skull is a good thing. That's for sure. She's a ballerina? Real one spun. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. OMG, hi. Hi, Trev. Healing might be advisable? Yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna go into a boss. If it's something like the pose, I think that could be fun. Like, not an awful boss, but I don't know. Why does Navi want to go in here so bad? What do you have to say about this? Anything? I don't know. Let's see if I can get any hearts anywhere before we skedaddle. Go where your heart tells you. Thank you. Go where my heart tells me. That's to bed most of the time. Most of the time I wake up and my heart says, please, let us sleep. Okay, unfortunately, no hearts in there. Let's just see what happens. Let's just F around and find out. Caber, welcome in. I do not celebrate Ramadan personally. So in that aspect, yes, I am ready for it. I guess I'm always ready for Ramadan then. Shiny hunting today has been a... Who are you hunting for? Here we go. Don't say that, I'm scared. Okay. So... Oh, we might be able to hookshot up here? No. I thought we would have maybe been able to do that. I just looked a stupid kitchen island? An entire island? Oh my god. It's okay to be scared? Thank you. I tried getting a shiny Rowlet, not until I can bulk release. Yeah. I consider doing shiny stuff or like more stuff in Pokemon, but then I was just like, you know what? I finished the story and that's good enough for me. Yeah, the music is kind of scary. Okay, why do I not even know where to go? Is the question. Can I hookshot in there? Huh. Navi's not even gonna say anything? Kind of rude if you ask me. From when you try to use the hookshot, what do you mean, like a counter, Bork? Well, ever since somebody told me I could use a hookshot, I'm using it everywhere I can and cannot. I agree, grilled cheese. Do you think it's called an island because when sailors first saw one, they were like, is land? Actually, maybe. Or they were like, land. Now we'd be like, hey, don't listen. Okay, I might need help here. So, wigs. So I don't know what to do. Oh. Because it seems like I'm supposed to get dropped somewhere else. Emmy just threw that back at me because I'm the one who... Exactly, Bork. Exactly. Push it. Ah, heck. I can push it? Wait, push this or push this? Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't... Wait. Did I accidentally hack? Y'all, thank God it's coming back down. I thought I was stuck up here. I literally thought I was stuck up here. Push it. Grab. Oh. Ew. Push it. Oh. Ring around the rosy style. Okay. Sort of like a pepper grinder. We did it. We did it. Okay. What's this way? Okay. Excuse me. Let me in, please. I hear another one of you crawling around in here. More arrows, so I'm guessing we're gonna need arrows for this boss. I'm gonna hear this music in my sleep, 100%. Yay! Sort of like a pepper grinder. Why not a salt grinder? Why couldn't it have been salt? Of course, Brandon, I hope you had a good birthday. I need to download this. It's really fun. The controls are a little bit weird on the Switch, but I got used to them pretty fast. Sometimes they can still be frustrating, though. Can I go in here yet? No, that's nothing. Okay, let us push again. This music haunted me as a kid. And you're valid for that. I hope I'm pushing it the right way. I don't think I pushed it the right way. My fave Zelda theme ever is in this game, but much later. I really love Lost Woods. Oh, there's the button. What's on the other side? Nothing. Okay. So now we can push the button. Guys, I'm really scared about the boss. I'm already getting anxious. Last time we did a boss, my heart rate was 156. So, no wait, it was like 100. I don't remember. What was it? My resting heart rate before the boss was 56, and then it like doubled. So I guess it was like 110 around that. It was a bit much. I'm a little nervous. But I can do it because I'm brave. I'm very brave. Your failure this time, please. That's a fat burning zone. I know. My anxiety literally allows me to do some cardio. Yeah, so let's make sure to my backseating word is wigs. So unless I say that, please try to keep the backseating or spoilers to a minimum. I know I ask a lot of hypothetical questions, but I'll make it clear if I'm asking for help by saying wigs. Nina, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How are you doing today? I think I keep accidentally pushing it the wrong way. Wait, is that another button? Is this a different button? Oh no, it is. That's a boss button. That means, I think this means we're going to the boss. Haven, thank you for the ticket. And Trev, thank you so much for the gift to sub to Nina. I really appreciate it. Thank you both for being here. And y'all, I actually remembered this time. That means we get to give Chai Pie, the love of my life. Look at her. A treat because we reached the sub goal. So y'all, thank you for helping me reach the sub goal. I've forgotten to do this the past few times, so I apologize. But when we reach the sub goal here, we get to give my dog Chai a treat. I appreciate it. I know Chai appreciates it. So yeah, thank you again for helping me reach the sub goal. And Christina, thank you for the ticket. Here you go. Look at how gentle she is today. She's literally so sleepy. I had to lean all the way to her. She did not want to put in any effort. And look, she's just right back to chilling. big chillin'. Chai's like, for me? Gentle queen, very gentle, very, very relaxed. She's not in gremlin mode today. No, I think she was actually a bit sad since I went back to school today. She normally eats her breakfast like right when she gets it, but Kristen told me that she waited a long time. I think she was like waiting to see if I would come home, which makes me sad. I'm going to miss the boss fight because I have to leave for volunteer orientation to teach disabled kids how to ride horses. Grilled cheese, that's amazing. I volunteered at some place that did something similar. I'm confused. How many freaking buttons are there in here? Just this one? Maybe I just had to line it up right or something. Nina, I'm doing pretty well. Today was my first day back after break, but the kids were pretty good. For the most part. I think we're about to get into the boss fight now. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Equals dogs? No, I promise my dog eats. Here we go. I'm scared. Okay. Okay, I apologize in advance for how many times this will take me. Phew, a little bit nervous. Why is this like roped off? Why is it like an arena? Why is it like an army? Okay, Emmy, calm down. Hello? Oh. Perhaps I have to play. No, I was gonna say play a song. But no, maybe I have to select which painting is different. See, the thing is that I'm really bad at those. Maybe I just arrow all of them? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm scared. Yo, what? It's Ganon? Ganondorf? I'm gonna choke. Huh? Ganon Ghost? Evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. Great. Yep. Oh. Okay. So I have to find him here. Guys, I have to have better aim than that? What do you mean? Okay, where's he going? This is gonna be tricky. Come on. Link does not focus. Okay, I'm gonna actually die. Okay, he's going out that way. I'm trying to Z on him, but it won't work. Oh my god. Infuriating. Huh. I can't Z target him. Where are you going? Were you scared? Sorry, that might have sounded really bad. What just happened? I don't know. Well, I'm like trying, so it's not glitching, but I'm trying to focus, which is why it keeps moving. I'm trying to Z, what's it called? It's not called Z focus. It's called Z lock. I'm trying to Z lock on him. Not the horse. This seems unfair. I agree. Just like Mario 64. What? Z target. Yeah, I'm trying to Z target him, but it won't work. So I'm wondering if it won't work at all. Also, am I supposed to be using the arrows? Also, I'm open to wigs because I can never figure these things out, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna die. I did die. Look at that. It's almost like I went to heaven. Shoot him when he leaves the painting, when he's white? Okay. Yes, arrows. Okay, so I'm doing the right thing. I just need to get better. What kind of style are you thinking for wigs? I'm thinking bangs. Okay, what I really need is some hearts though as well. You know what? I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have picked a fight with this guy. Like, just let me in the door. Excuse me. I'm leaving. Bow is easier? Okay. He'll probably have a heart in him. Right? Oh, good. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe some micro bangs? Yeah! I might drink some water. I'm okay, Dora, but thank you. I will. I know to take care of myself, but thank you for reminding me. The save was there. Well, it's not bad actually, Forrest, because you just go down here. And then I just have to move around the door a lot unless it's saved that. It might have actually saved that. One is the real? Oh. There is Apple. But there's also that annoying guy, and I don't care that much. Wait, I forgot that I wanted hearts. Dark Legend, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I don't really feel like getting the fairies. I know that's really lazy of me. But I feel like I just don't want to. I definitely need to get more hearts though, so... One of these doors I remember will take me out to a place where I can jump and get a bunch of hearts. Who is the most queer-coded character in Legend of Zelda? Tingle. Yeah, I agree. Or who's the dude with the backpack that sells things in Breath of the Wild? There's one of these doors leads to the top of that. Sheik! Oh, I could say Sheik for that too. It's not that one. Might be this one. The Carpenter Chief? I don't think I know them. No maidens? Who is that, Trev? The Happy Mask Shopkeeper. I can see that too. Okay, unfortunately, I actually might need to go to the fairy fountain. Because I can't really get hearts easily in here. Honoris, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. How's it going? Happy Monday. Oh, here are hearts. Thanks, dude. Okay, that'll be enough for me, I'm sure. I like the Link and Zelda are trans. I've never heard of that, Matt. I like that too. No, I didn't do that, Frezzo. That's something, what's that called again? What is that place called? Something Town? Terrytown. I never did that. I wish I did though. Okay, Chai wants to leave my room. Give me literally 1 second to get up to let her out. It cracks me up how Chai is just like here for her treat, and when she gets it, she leaves. Leica, welcome in. How are you? That's a cute emote. Giraheim is that guy with the tongue that Freezy fought in Skyward Sword. I don't remember that. Terrytown. Yeah, Terrytown. Alright, now we just... Oh wait, I don't have to push it. Oh no. Well, that's okay. I didn't realize I didn't have to push it. It was already set. Chai, please, we're fighting Ganon. No, Chai can take all the time she wants. She really can. Who's Terrytown? I'm Terrytown. It's so gender, so true. So true. I love the Link, like, concepts or whatever. Concept art for Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. I'm a little bit scared. Chai never has to lift a paw. She really doesn't. The Sheikah eye tattooed on my arm? That would be cool. That would be a cool tattoo. If you think I'm gonna marry someone named Terry, you don't know me at all. Okay. Ready, guys? Now we have to pretend to leave, because he loves caging us in. I didn't realize Okay. When he's white... Okay, I'm wasting these. That's really not good. Oh my god, how do I not get hit with those? I need to be faster too. What? Where are you going? Oh, I see what you mean now about the phantom. Okay, well that was not a great run. That was actually somehow worse than the first time. How did that even happen? Why? How was that faster? But you learned? I didn't really. I'm confused. When am I supposed to hit him? That confuses me. Okay. See, I don't really want to go all the way back to get a fairy because at this rate, I'm gonna need it all the time. You know what I mean? And that would be a pain in the butt to do that each time I die. Now she can do it with her eyes closed. Maybe I would be better, actually. Having heart problems yet? Not just quite yet. Next time for sure. Is Wig still enabled? No, you can, yeah, you can help me out. Wig is still enabled. Yeah, I know a fairy will revive me, but that's what I'm saying, is like, if I have to go get another fairy each time, because I only have one empty jar, then I don't really want to do that. And I am stubborn. I only have one, because I'm keeping that one with the Poe. Michael, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Wigs! Wait, is there hearts here? Yeah. Like when the portal appears to let him out of the painting? So I can shoot the portal? Or do I shoot him? I'll get it this time, easy peasy. I'm also almost out of arrows. Like, are they gonna think to give me more of those? How come nothing is in these jars anymore? Things used to be in here. Yeah, hard mode. AKA stubborn mode. You're shooting both? Okay. Shoot the one that turns white. And starts coming out? Oh. Wait, so, sorry. Do I shoot him when he comes out or when he goes back in? Or like either? Wizard, welcome in. You asked how to avoid getting hit by the lightning. There are corners of the room that have a Triforce. Oh, okay, I did see those. To have that painting breakfast, you can have that. When he comes out. Okay, okay. I see. It will look like he's coming out of two paintings. One is a fake and will turn around. When the correct one starts coming out, shoot it. Okay. I'm good. Just got home from work and looking forward to, for Minap, how are you? How's stream? How's the students? Everything's good. Stream's going good. I'm actually cold. So I needed this blanket. I just sounded like an old person getting that. I feel old. Put him back in the closet. As he's coming out, the Ganon that turns back into the painting is fake. Okay, I see. So I only am... Okay. I think I get the idea. The dark one is a fake one. You can see the difference. Okay. But yeah, my first day back was pretty good. Now we're just doing this boss, which so far isn't like... He's not scary. He's just tricky, I think. Which, like, compared to the other bosses we've had, it's not that bad, I feel. Alright. Third time's a charm, right? Even though I'm not really positive this one will be the charm. Wait, what? Oh. Sometimes this song sounds like there's a really scared monkey in the background. I know what you're talking about. Emma, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? I really like how they added aspects of the pose while still making this boss unique. I agree. It's a pretty cool boss. Like, I'm not mad at it. You know? And it's not as stressful for some reason. Okay, I need to get in gaming mode though. Ready? I'm sitting up tall. I'm ready. Am I ready? Alright. We're gonna be as ready as we can. See, here we are, and then we pretend to leave. Oh no, it's barred. What are we gonna do? I could just hang out here, right? Oh, I see. Did I hit him? Can I just hang out here? In this corner? Is this one? That one was darker. I see now. Well, I can just sit here, can't I? On my little Triforce? I need to stop moving it up and down though. That one looks darker still, yeah. Okay, well, I need to pay attention. You would know if you hit it? Okay. Where are you? That one looks lighter. There. Oh, there we go. Let's freaking go. Okay. Am I cheesing it by standing on the Triforce? Oh, look, that's the lighter one, I think. Come on. Let's go. He's probably gonna have, like, a pretty brutal second phase, though, I'm guessing. Because the last boss we had a second phase, too. That one looks dark. This one looks light. Aw, heck. I missed. I still have the controls inverted because that's the default for them. Hello. Oh, here's the lighter one, isn't it? Get wrecked. That's what I thought. Oh god. What he doing? What's the Ganon doing? Was not prepared for this. Navi, help. Oh my god. Cheesing is so valid. Thank you. Thank you. Yes! Actually, never knew that. Yeah, that was a really good tip. Dev, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you. Who up inning they verts on the me Freezy actually. Brandon, enjoy your walk. He comes out of one of the pictures. Answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. Okay, like parry it. Nina, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Or am I just supposed to hit him after? Nina, thank you for gifting us up to Haven. I appreciate it. Okay, at least I'm not getting hit this way. But I also need to attack him. I couldn't do that. I tried to hit him with that. See, he has a block too. Yeah, I could probably use wigs with this because I don't know what else to do and I only have one arrow left. Yeah, we can wigs. Are you good at tennis? Oh, do I have to, like, release it at the right time? To, like, actually parry? No, I don't know. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Hit the ball with your sword? Y'all, who do you think I am? Oh, I did it. Me not knowing who. Ah. Oh, that's so much harder. Now I see why I would want a fairy. Now I see. Oh my god, he can hit it back. Now I would see why I want a fairy. I get that now. It might be worth it now. Oh, I keep on forgetting that he could hit it back. What if I just keep trying without a fairy, though? Was that wrong to assume? Yes. Use a sword as a sword. Who up hitting my balls with the sword? Delete. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I've always used an empty bottle to, like, catch it. You can also hit the ball with the bottle. Oh, that's interesting. Do it without a fairy? Yeah, we might as well do it. I mean, I got nowhere to be. I prepped all my lessons for tomorrow. I got nowhere to be. Yeah, I think I could do it without a fairy. Kirsty, please. Kirsty, thank you for pinning that very, very important message. That we want to make sure people know. Earlier than you think. Yeah, I think it's just a timing thing. Which I think I could get used to. Okay, now the only problem is that I don't have arrows. And I'll have to use the hook shot. I don't have arrows, I don't have hearts. Blanca, welcome in, how's it going? 12-hour stream. Yeah, I think so too, Ghost. I think it'll just be a timing thing. Not so much like a life thing. Right. That's not so bad though. He's really not an annoying boss. Okay. I'm just trying to get hearts. Or arrows. That's something I could do with right now. I could really use a wish right now. I actually hate that song. Airplanes. Do you guys remember that year when Airplanes by like B.O.B. and whoever else that was so popular? I hate that song. I hated hearing it. Kayla, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you for just being here. I hope you like your sub badge in the emotes. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I like this boss, actually. You love that song? Matt, I'm not yucking your yum. I'm just yucking the fact that it was on everywhere. And that was the part I disliked about it. It was like every time you turned on the radio, you would hear only that song. Okay, arrows, that's nice. Oh, Haley Williams. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh no, I never liked Paramore. And whoever else. I was emo, but I never liked Paramore. Because they're not actually emo anyways. Oh no, I like this song. I was talking about a different song. Sorry if that's controversial. I apologize. Sep Tupblid. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, they're more like pop punk. Yeah, Matt gets it. Thank you, Matt. You get it. I'm just trying to kill more things for things. Hope y'all understand. That guy never gives me anything. Well, now I have even less hearts than I did when I came in here. Really? Oh no. You guys. That's not good. Please have something of value to me. Nope, nothing. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything important in here? Chiodos! Okay, I love Chiodos and Senses Fail. I loved those bands. I know it's controversial. I could really use a... What is that? I'm scared, Haven. With Churches, that was really good. I have nothing against her. It's just not something I like. I love Chiodos? Do you, Trev? Chiodos, I literally loved. Dora, that's I don't think so. I'm just making do, but thank you for asking. We're just making my way downtown. Great. Good. Thank you. Just what I needed. How come Link never does this shield with Ganon? Really? There we go. Can you drop something? I'm literally dying. I'm dying in my quest to get more hearts. And isn't that life? Oh, these guys might drop something. Did they? No. What about you? Why are they not dropping anything of value? Cheetos with cream cheese is an elite snack. Ooh. I used to listen to Cheetos and pout. Okay, maybe we should backtrack a bit. Just to get something of value. You don't like Mr. Brightside? That is a bit controversial. I loved the Killers. I loved Mr. Brightside. My friend and I made an interpretive dance to Mr. Brightside. It's pretty good. I believe it started like this. I'm coming out of my cage. It was really, really good. Chunky, welcome back. How was your run? Was it really cold? I wanted to, well, where am I? Oh, here. Guys, I am being silly, but I just want to avoid them. I love the Killers. I do too. Oh wait, I remember too that I could like teleport back to this place, right? By singing a song. Okay, and then there's this guy who I remember killing. He's just waiting for me. Oh no, that's my bad. One hit. Wait, one hit, right? Excuse me. Alright, I'm leaving. Run up the ladder, please. Please, Link! Oh my god. Oh my god, I was terrified in that moment. I was really scared. Okay, is the fairy fountain in here? Okay, that wasn't so bad to return here. That cup of coffee song? I don't think I know that. Who doesn't like to question if they are human or... Are we human? Or are we dancer? Escape the Fate? I loved Escape the Fate. My run was cold and windy, but I'm signed up for a 10K in May? Oh my god. Good luck. Me? I could never. But I'm happy you would. What other Killer songs are good? I really liked When We Were Young. When You Were Young. That was one of my favorite songs. Alright, cool. That wasn't so bad, actually. And can I release this? No, I cannot. I thought I could release the bow, and that would make it a little bit better. Yeah, the lead singer is gross, and we can definitely recognize that. Okay, amazing. So now I can teleport back to that place. So hopefully I don't have to fight that big mean guy, right? Or do I? Where does that teleport me? Yeah, I think. Okay, what song was that again? Petito, welcome in. I'm really loving it. Like, for sure, this is one of my favorite games that I've actually ever played. Minuet of Forest. A, up, left, right, right. A, up, left, right. I'm not gonna remember that. A, up, left, right. I think that was it. Yeah, you should give him another listen. Yes. Wait, the Lost Woods. Is that where I wanted to go? I hope so. Matt, thank you for the stretch. I appreciate it. What an absolute banging song. Oh yeah, so I did get past him. That's convenient. And now we just hook, you know what I mean. This. And now we're here. Alright, full hearts and a fairy. We can do it, right? I think we can. Definitely help. Standing on those triangle things, it was so helpful. Like, that was such a good tip. What a hot beat. Clear skies, full hearts. Sky above, earth below. You got this, thank you, Ghost. I sure heckin' hope so. That would be ideal. I'm not. I'm actually playing on my Nintendo Switch with the online expansion pass. Yeah, they just recently introduced that you could play these games. Okay, before we get into this, I think I just need to stretch my legs. And also I need a tissue anyways. That might be TMI, but I'm really congested. So I'm gonna take a BRB. And I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone. So hopefully no one gets that during the fight. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna kick Ganondorf's butt, I think. Alright, I'll be right back in like just a couple minutes. I've returned. Did we do some checks? How were they? 11% cheesy? Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, let's go kick that Phantom Ganon's butt. We can do it. No, we didn't do it yet. We're gonna do it for sure this time. Haven is 95% pee-pee poo-poo. Are you okay, Haven? Do you need help? Yeah, Forrest, you should try it. Thank you, Ghost. Yeah, I know. It literally is amazing that you can play the old games here. I mean, I've never played this game, so it's like nice that I don't need an emulator or like to buy anything else besides the online membership to play it. All right, let's get in there. Let's go. I'm scared. I only have 6 arrows, so we might have to use the hook shot a couple times, but I'm not sure. I spent 3 hours hunched over dogs and yes, I can't imagine. Do you like having that responsibility now though? Okay, let's hang out here. This is my favorite corner. I love it here. What? I was too slow. I hesitated. Silly of me, actually. Quite silly. Quite silly. Sometimes when I'm stressed, really bad British accent will come out. There we go. So if you're new here, I apologize in advance for that. At least I'm honest. Don't miss. Thank you, Icarus. It's a great concept, not to miss. I can do this. The tennis thing is stressful. I will say that. That's gonna be kind of difficult. It's this one. There we go. This makes so much more sense now after you guys explained it to me. Oh god. I didn't know we were out yet. Oh my god. I mean, that time the beam was in the way. That time I missed. Oh my god. I think that my timing's off. Okay, or he's like right above me, so. Now I'm just missing. That's the Link's fault, not my own. Tennis. Oh, are you kidding me? How many times can he hit it? I'm really happy I have a fairy right now. Bro, how many times? Finally. Get the frick out of here, dude. Get out. Bad. Very bad. Get out of here. I hate you so much. No offense. No, full offense. Why am I being nice? It's okay. I have a fairy, right? How many more times do I have to do it? I forgot about spin attack. I don't remember how to use that, though. No, that's not fair. I'm not ready yet. My hands are sweating. Get out of here. How many more times? How many times do I have to tell you, old man? Am I right? Hopefully he doesn't have fairies, right? I'm gonna vomit. Bro! It's gonna be okay. Everyone breathe. Get out of here. Smelly old man, smelly phantom man. I hope you forever. Yes! Let's freaking go. Let's go. I almost hurt my throat doing that. By almost, I mean I did. Let's go. Brandon, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hey, well, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. I kind of wish it was. What a worthless creation Ghostab was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. That wasn't my response to you, Septed. Sept, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. It's so appreciated. And if you received a gifted sub, I hope you like it as well. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all are so nice to me. Okay, let me catch up with what I missed as well. We did it. We beat him. Also, Matt, thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Proteon, welcome in. Ganondorf's one true weakness, volleyball. Also, MLB, welcome in. Thank you. And Brush My Axe, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Thank you for the ticket. Septuplet, thank you again so much for the 10 gifted subs. That is so incredibly generous. And they went to Cake. My names are all like split up for some reason. Nave, Max, Reinhardt, OC, Gainspun, Joe, Maddie, and Laika, all amazing people. Thank you so much. And Icarus, thank you for the ticket. And again, Matt, thank you for the bits. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for just celebrating with me. Thank y'all for just hanging out with me. And thank you the most for being patient me because sometimes it takes me a while to understand what to do in games. The one unused arrow in your inventory, I know. Haven, that's such a good point. If Ganon had spent less time creating all these puzzles and Phantom Ganons, he'd what? Whoa! Oh my god, are we gonna finally see Saria? Also, Thunder, welcome in. Oh my god, it is Saria! Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. Oh baby, this is a boss I have trouble with too. Only having 6 hearts for it is a chore. Yeah, that... I'm really glad I listened to y'all for getting the fairy, because I was being so stubborn with that. And it probably would have taken me a lot longer if I didn't get a fairy. But sometimes I'm just like stubborn and lazy in games. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the forest temple. Girly, I know. Don't you recognize me? Saria is giving fairly odd parents, Cosmo. I could see that. I always believed that you would come, but because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. Bro, that's sad. Laika! Y'all, what are y'all doing? Laika, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. And they went to Angie, Short, Charlotte, Ed, and Top Shelf. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it, and it goes appreciated. So thank you so much. I don't know how I did it with only 3. Yeah, I know that Charlie Kulek played this game with only 3. Thunder? A Prime sub? Thank you! Y'all, thank you. I appreciate it. What the heck? I hope y'all like your sub badges and the emotes. Thank you so much for just being here. And Chaos, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Stubborn and lazy in games? We've all been there. I feel like that's just how I am in life as well. Thunder, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. That's sad. I will stay here as the forest sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion. I love the cutscenes in this game. They're so cool. Look at that. Looks like a gummy of some sort. I would eat that. Chaos, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. I really appreciate it. I hope work goes well. You receive the Forest Medallion. Saria awakes as a sage and adds her power to yours. Fruit discs! Yeah, they look like that. Saria will always be your friend. Bro, why is that gonna make me cry? Is this game gonna actually make me cry at some point? I'm a bit nervous for that. Noah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. When fighting Phantom Ganon, it takes a while to get the picture. But a sapling. Why is he so creeped out by it? Oh. I'm sorry, why does this give me Freezy vibes? Freezy, are you here? That's the Deku tree spout? Freezy, are you here? You should make this your profile picture. Hi there, I'm the Deku tree sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish. It is Freezy, right? Little guy jump scare. Sealed her fate to stay in this boring place. I know. Like, that's actually sad. The way my 10-year-old self sobbed when first seeing that, I probably would too. Sheik gives some emotional speeches? Okay. Doesn't it look like Freezy? But I'm not sure how much of it is from nostalgia, and that's definitely fair too. Deku Tree looks more like an onion sprout. He's just a little round. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Oh my god, he has a little sprout coming out of his mouth. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognize you with your grown-up body, did they? Man, it's rotund. That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. They're like Peter Pan. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian? Oh, I thought they literally stretched my body. That's what I understood from waking up from that nap. He'll grow into his face. Or like Ochako tree? Friend-shaped tree? He said... I am happy to finally reveal the secret to you. How did I get here? Shocked Link. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. Oh my god, lore! Wait, why does this make me emotional too? The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. Lofi, welcome in. Thank you for following. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world. So he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri. And now, finally, the day of destiny has come. No pressure, though. No pressure. Look at him! Him! You are a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny. I love how, like, this is such deep topics, and then the music is just like... So you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Emmy, break the curses on all of the temples and return peace to Hyrule. It would be cool if Nintendo did remakes of these games like Square Enix has done with Final Fantasy. Yeah, I mean, they did do a remake of Link's Awakening, so it's not that far-fetched. Thunder, thank you for the ticket, and Dev, thank you for the ticket as well. And Darksteel, thank you, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, happy-go-lucky music, exactly. Oh yeah, that's true, Kirsty. I need to look up what that looks like. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Okay. So cute! I love him. Party time, welcome in. Thank you for the ticket. How's it going? Oh, and Majora's Mask? See, I have a 3DS. I'm surprised that I've never played that. Is this place still filled with monsters? Because I don't want it to be. It actually looks like it's not. So it's like once I deal with something in that place, it's no longer an issue. That's cool, actually. If they Final Fantasy VII remake this game, people will lose their collective minds. They really would. So, something I really wish to see more of in games in general is when I save the world. I'm sure Emmy will return someday. I'm Emmy. What do you... Huh? Welcome. I wish more people would be like, oh my god, you're the hero. Like, I don't know why I feel the need for more recognition from NPCs, but I wish that happened. And in Pokemon too. I wish that happened in Pokemon as well. Well, how do I get up there? Can I hookshot out up there? Perhaps. Maybe not. Maybe up here. Nah. I'm doing good, party time. I'm glad that you're doing well too. You're not supposed to grow up. You might look familiar, but you can't be Emmy. Huh? Wait. Metroid Prime remaster treatment, sure, but not full remake. I could see that. Did you know Koroks are related to Kokiris? Well, right, because the Deku Tree, right? That makes sense. The Majora's Mask remake is kind of bad. Oh, the Ocarina of Time remake is fine? Oh, interesting. I still think you really look like somebody I've seen before, Mr. Because I am. Please. Also, I just saved you guys. What are you doing over here? Who are you? Oh. I feel like I've known you for a long time, mister. Like, remember how they were all stuck inside and they were like, I wish the monsters were gone. And that way I can go outside. And now finally someone comes along, me, and I rid their town of monsters. And they're like, anyways, who are you? Monica, welcome in. It's going well. We just did another boss. How many bosses is that now? Is that the second or third one? I think it's a third. I think it's our third boss. Yeah, but it was pretty good. Fourth? It was the fourth one? So what I'm remembering is we had the lava guy, the guy in Jabu Jabu's belly, or the thing, and now this. What was the other one? I don't remember. I forgot. The boss. Oh, okay. Very early on. That's right. That was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, for some reason I don't even remember that one. Like, I literally have no memory of that. Like, I know I did something there, but I can't even picture it. That's bizarre. Johnny, welcome in. How's it going? Yes, Monica, I'm loving it. How far? Am I like halfway through the game now? Or is it still like a third? Teach me some fancy fencing. All I've ever done is tap B all my life. Well, check this out, kid. Did you like that? Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Oh, it was a spider on the ceiling? Sharp features. Very true. He's very polygon. Maybe 35%? Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I know I'm gonna be sad when it ends, is the thing. Okay, so I talked to everyone. So now what? I wonder if I need to trigger another event. Well, I need to talk to somebody. Because I need to go to a different... I need to work on a different stage now. He can't see through the hair. Well, how many of them? I only have 1 coin. That was only my first temple. That's a good... Oh, wait. I have 2 coins. Huh? Light medallion. Don't you just, like, get that one, though? So I have 4 more. Hey, kid, you like spin attacks? You get the light one for free. Okay, okay. So let's see. I have no idea where to go next. Is Navi gonna tell me where to go? Or do I have to go back to the Temple of Time? And then they tell me there. See, this is concerning that I thought leaving would trigger an event. So now what? Did I miss something? Huh. You go somewhere? I'm open to wigs for where I go next. Also, DW, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I'm really, really loving it. We just finished the Forest Temple today. We were working on it today and yesterday, and we just finished it. But I'm loving it. The Light Medallion is an apology for the 7-year stretcher nap. Temple of Time? Okay. Let's go. Tally-ho. Temple of Time. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. But I obviously didn't want to walk all the way somewhere and then be wrong. Oh, I could always ask Saria and she'll tell me. I don't know what that is. So no, I don't think so. Unless I do and I don't know it. Is that like astigmatism? I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is. Oh, she does give advice? Okay. You can tally hoes, but not Terry Downs. Please. Whoa, what happened here? I think that's actually always been like that since I re-woke up. Oh god, I hate how creepy this place is. We're gonna see more of those monsters. And I don't... These things legitimately gave me nightmares, you guys. The way that they scream, I cannot. Like, I had a night... I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm not at all exaggerating. I literally had a nightmare. And I blame those. Redeads. Yeah, I don't have a horse yet. They're terrifying. Okay, now we're here. Looks good. Looks great. Is Sheik in here? Ah, I like Sheik. He's cool. He's very cool. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. Oh. Yes, Fish, welcome in. I agree. If you want to return to your original time... Oh, ocarina. So we got the ocarina of time part. Ocarina of time? I can time travel? If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. Whoa! I can be Kinlink again. Okay, so that makes sense of why I don't drop those, like the boomerang and the slingshot in my inventory. Because I could still need that. Yeah, that's a huge plot twist. Sheikah's gender, I agree, Haven. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. That's so cool. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I know, it's a kid's game, right, Poem? It's kind of crazy. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time. The Prelude of Light. Let's hear it then. I love learning new songs. Okay, bars. Okay, pop off, Sheik. I'm so good. Oh, this is your favorite, Pinky? Welcome in. Honestly, all the songs are so good. We're doing a little duet. First try. You have learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Emmy, we shall meet again. Bye, Sheik. I love you. That was too early to say that, wasn't it? That's kind of embarrassing. I made a mug out of myself. Oh, so I can travel back in time. Okay, that's really cool. I think that's where we're gonna leave it here today, though. Because I'm getting really hungry, and it's about dinner time. But y'all, we did it. We finished the Forest Temple, which I'm really proud of myself for doing. And it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm literally adoring this game. It makes me really happy that y'all like watching it too. And like, I think it's really special that this was like a lot of y'all's favorite games as a kid, or at least you remember it. And I don't know, I think that's kind of special. Amaria, thank you so much for the follow, as well as Tubular, thank you. Haven, thank you for putting my socials in. If y'all also want to come on into the Discord, as long as you're 18 or over, I would love to have you there. My next stream will be on Thursday at the same time that I started today, so it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fish and Pedros, thank you so much for the follows as well. It's really good to have you here. If y'all were new here, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm gonna look for someone to raid, so if you can stick around for the raid, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, besides that, I don't think I have much else to say. Do I? No. We'll just pick this right up when we come back on Thursday. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid my friend Millie, and Millie is great. Millie is part of my stream team Star Fragments. She's literally just getting started, so it's like a great stream to pop in because we'll get the whole thing. And if you want to lurk there too while you eat dinner like me, or get ready, I don't know, whatever you're gonna planning on doing. She's gonna play Pokemon Scarlet Violet today. Millie's pronouns are she, her, so we can keep that in mind when we're going over there. And yeah, Millie's great. And so you can copy and paste one of those raid messages. Thank you, mods, for putting those in. But before we go with the raid, let me say goodbye to y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Haven, Matt. I'm trying to copy and paste my raid message too, and it's like not working. I'll just wing it. I'm just gonna wing it when I get over there. Avery, Frezzo, Katie, Dev, Bork, Matt, Dora, Forrest, Dev, Ghost, Jordan, I almost said my own name. Monica, DW, it was great to meet you. Icarus, good to see you again. Fish, it's never too early to say I love you. I don't think that's right. Noah, thank you. Ghost, Binky, I'm so excited to see about that time traveling when we play again. I'm very excited to see that. Ghost, May, anyone else that was hanging out today, I appreciate you. If you're lurking, Poem, thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Chaos, Shan, Kirsty, thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Millie. She's still on her starting soon screen, but I'm sure she'll come on very shortly if y'all need a stretch or anything like that. Okay, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. The raid's about to send. Have a good week. I'll see you Thursday, and goodbye.